Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. What's up? What's going on? Y'all know your girl had to get in where she fit in. I know there are people that are live, which seems to be a lot lately. Like all throughout the day, a lot of people are going live off and on throughout the day. And people running around trying to get the content or trying to create some content. So while I'm here, make sure you guys please like and share the video. For those who don't make it, you can always join the replay, gang. But yes, hey, how you doing? First one down in the chat. What up, Linda? How you doing? You said, I'm sitting here thinking, uh-oh. Why was I about to say, uh-oh, Spaghetti-O? That's some shit Riggs be saying in the chat. But you said, uh-oh, what had happened now? What had happened? But, you probably talking about the title of the video, child. Title of the video. Man, let me tell you something. Okay, so I've been hearing like some crazy storylines, and I hope somebody could, make things a little bit clearer for your girl. Clearer for your girl. What up, Taylor? How you doing, boo? I was expecting to come live and speak about a particular subject that everybody has been on for the past few days, but then I kept hearing all these other crazy storylines. Like when it comes to the title of the video, what in the throwing of the water is going on? Okay. And then I got the thumbnail as some water splashes, like, the water splat, the emoji, right? And so what I heard today, now I was watching a replay of Lemon, right? And that doggone Terry, when she get on that panel and be going off, that is the funniest shit. She was getting into it with, PA. I can't believe he's even still over. You know what? Anyway, Lemon gonna play who he wants to play with on the playground. Okay. But anyway, so yeah. So anyway, I guess what is her name? Daria. Lemon calls her Darla, but her name spells like Daria. Like, what is her name? Is it Daria? Is it Darla? I know Rob Rex called her Diarrhea. At least that's what he called her in his stand-up performance that he did down at the comedy club. Wherever he was, he called her Diarrhea, and they did laugh. The few people, the white folks that was in there, they did laugh. But anyway, what up, Detach Myself? Child, she was on Lemons, and I'm just listening to the conversation. I'm listening to Lemon talk about what everybody else is talking about, well, the one who said something and, copped to something that he really said he didn't do. And, Rodney. So, is it Daria? Okay, Daria. Okay. So why do Lemon call her Darla? That's weird. But she was over there, and I guess what piqued my interest was I was at work today, and I was listening through my little earbuds, listening to Lemon's live, and from last night, and I heard her hit the panel, and Lemon started going in on her because she threw some water at somebody's child. I guess the guy that she was fucking with, because we know she was fucking with Rob, and then she was fucking with allegedly his homeboy or something. era. And so she said the boy was doing something, playing on a video game or being disrespectful or some shit. I can't remember. I remember I heard her say the boy was cussing her out. I don't know how old the child is, right? So I'm not on here trying to drag or talk about nobody's child. I'm just trying to get to the context of what had happened was she said she threw some water at him, and I guess Lemons must have read it from the chat. Yeah, New Era Kang, New Era Kang. So I guess somebody must have said in the chat because I'm at work and I'm working and just listening, not reading the chat. And Lemon said, "You did what? You threw some water? You threw a water bottle at somebody's kid?" And she was like, "No, I didn't throw no water bottle. I just threw water." And then Lemon was like, "You threw water at somebody's kid?" And then, "What up, Choo Choo?" And then she was like, "No, I didn't throw water. I threw water their way." Child, I was like, what in the entire fuck is going on? Is he about 9 or 10? She said the boy was in her chat. She said the boy be in her YouTube chat, cussing her out and all this kind of shit. And Lemon was like, well, how the fuck you know that's really his son in your chat? Like, first of all, why does his son even know your YouTube channel name? Why does your son even know where to find you? I mean, the type of content she be doing over there, I wouldn't allow my son to watch. Man, my sons are 29 and 25, and I still won't allow them to watch. Like, stay away from over there. Don't go over there. Turn down the other block. But Lemon was like, Lemon had me cracking up because she was acting like it was no big deal. Like she threw water. He was like, how would you like it if somebody threw some water at your son or your child? And she was like, I didn't throw it at him. I threw it their way, their direction. And he said, so, if you throwing water at somebody, how could you say you're not throwing it at them? Because if they standing right there, she was like, they missed. The water didn't get on them. He said, well, maybe they moved, but you still threw the water at them. She was like, no, I threw it their way. That shit, I was like, what the fuck? What the entire hell is going on? Why are you throwing water at people? Kids, like, what is wrong with y'all? Lemon was like, man, if that would have been my family, if anybody in our family knew that you was throwing water at one of our kids or anything like that, what the fuck? And then they said something about the baby mama, New Eric Hangs, the other baby mama. I don't know what's going on because I don't follow him and I really don't follow her. I was watching her when she had that situation with Rob Rax. That shit was crazy as fuck because I was like getting a little like upset at the way that she was handling things with her sons and Rob and how he was walking up on her kids and threatening to hit her kids and threatening to hit the boy in the head, bust him to the white meat and all that kind of shit. I'm like, you let this nigga talk to your kids like that? Like on everything. Oh my God, he would have been dragged the fuck out of there by everybody in my family. Like, what? I'll be on the phone so fast. Yeah, this motherfucker said he gonna drag your son. I'd call my son's daddy, uncles, cousins, brothers, the homeboys. Like, the fuck? Why is that man over there and you recording it instead of jumping on his neck? Like, all y'all should have been jumping his ass. Like, y'all should have jumped his ass. Too many weapons in that kitchen for you to be allowing that man to be standing right in your child's face, threatening to bust him in the head to the white meat. That was some crazy ass shit, right? So I kind of stopped watching after all that because it started being really stupid. I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I'm getting an abortion. I'm not getting an abortion. I got the herpes. I don't have the herpes. He gave me the herpes. No, he didn't give me the herpes. I still don't know what's going on with the puss. I still don't know what's going over there with the puss and boots. But anyway, as far as throwing water at somebody's child, that is so like a no-no. That is so like a no-no. Children... I'm with Lemon when he was saying, my youngest son, his dad already had kids when we got together. And it was just like I don't know, it was kind of like an unspoken rule. Like, I didn't whoop his kids or, I might tell them to go in your room till your dad get home or you're not watching TV or, I heard what happened at school today. Wait till your daddy get home. I would punish them by way of like no TV, no phone, stuff like that. But I didn't put my hands on him, and he did the same with mine. He would pick my son up for school if he was showing out, and I was at work. Ooh, wait till your mama get home. Ooh, boy, your ass is in trouble, and he would send him to his room, tell him go take a nap or some shit. But I would be really, really pissed if somebody threw water on my child at my child. And I don't know if she threw a water bottle, if she like had water in a cup and just kind of like, splashed it in the air towards the boy. But he's 9, 10. Kids around that age, they can be so they can be ignorant. Just keep it hood, keep it funky. They can be ignorant, downright the fuck ignorant. Them preteens, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they will try you. They will definitely try you. But shit, that shit that she did was anyway. So I heard about that. That shit was just crazy to me. Again, I don't follow New Era Kang. So I don't know really what's going on with him and her. The last thing, you know what? The last time I actually saw Daria, she was on Sincere's panel, right? She was on Sincere's panel, and she was saying something about Tracy. And I just gagged. I was laughing so hard because Daria was over there. I can't even remember what was the main topic they were discussing. I don't remember why Daria had hit Sincere's panel, but she was over there maybe about a week or so ago. And she was saying that Tracy is obsessed with her. She thinks Tracy really likes her. She thinks Tracy got a crush on her. She's addicted to her. And she was like, why else would she be, talking about me all the time and, shit like that. I'm like, girl, Tracy is not addicted to you. She ain't in love with you. She don't want to be with you. Sometimes Tracy and other people on here, when they get on some type of content, they might stay on your neck. They might stay on your neck. Sometimes there are people around here. Oh my God, how many years was Uncle Tim on Jay Wilson's neck? I mean, there's certain content creators in here. They only literally they grew their channels off of being on somebody's neck. Like they grew their channel. Like, oh my God, Uncle Tim. I used to be able to count on at least 2 videos a day from Uncle Tim back in the day. Him tearing up Jay Wilson clapping back at him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because he was addicted or something like that, but shit, people know what to do around here to get them coins. Coins keep me here. One of Jay Wilson's favorite sayings, coins keep me here, keep me near, something like that. But some people just know what works for their channel. And, I to this day, I couldn't believe when I stopped hearing Uncle Tim talk about Jay Wilson. I was like, oh my God, is he okay? Somebody gonna check on Uncle Tim. Did he get his power shut off? Is his Wi-Fi working? Like, like, what's up? Where Uncle Tim go? Jay Wilson still here, Uncle Tim. Not saying that I wanted him to talk about Jay Wilson, but we got so used to it. We got so used to certain people talking about certain people, for so long. So it was like weird when I would be over at, Uncle Tim and he would be talking about something else. Yeah, every time he said, girl, Uncle Tim. Girl, what you over there doing, girl? You said that he swings back around to it every now and then. Every now and again, he does swing back around to it. Yeah, he do ratchet around and try to snatch Jay Wilson up every now and then. but I guess that's a good thing that he ain't on his neck because there's somebody else that's been on Jay Wilson's neck named Submarine. I don't know too much about Submarine, but I did watch a few of the videos over there, and Submarine is like the new Uncle Tim. I don't know. But Submarine on his neck talking about interviewing Mark, talking about they ain't together, talking about Jay Wilson ain't never been allowed to say his name on YouTube, and that's why he always called him his what did he call him? Y'all, what did he call him? I forgot what do that man call his man? Not my significant other. What my other half? What does he call him? I can't remember. Y'all help me out. Help me out in the chat. Y'all help me out in the chat. Y'all know what he called Mark. Y'all know what he called Mark. But I don't know if they not together, really together. They talking about Mark got a whole family. He got a whole another person that he's with, and yeah, he does call him his boo too, chat. He does call him his boo, but he calls him something else. He does say same gender loving, but when he's referring to him as his mate, or when he's referring to him as his what is it? What is it? I can't remember. God damn it. Damn it. I can't remember. But hey Queen Tosa, how you doing? And what up, Nebula Sapphire? What up, Bird? Hey Choo Choo, VA Sagittarius. Thanks for tuning in today and joining me today, y'all. Make sure y'all like and share that video. His partner, something like that, Choo Choo. Something like that. It'll come to me. What does he say? My other, I can't remember. Queen Tosa, what does Jay Wilson call Mark every time he refers to him? Because I heard somebody say that he can't call him by his name, and that's why he always calls not significant dog owner Nebula. You know what? My better half, something like that. We'll figure it out. Charlie. What does Jay Wilson call Mark? Not his better half, not his significant other, not his boo, but he calls him something when he refers to Mark. But I can't remember what it is. It is right on the tip of my fucking tongue. I said son. Right on the tip of my fucking tongue. And he don't say partner. Jay Wilson, are you in the clouds? Jay Wilson. Y'all remember that TV show back in the day? Mr. Wilson. But okay, so I don't know what's going on over there, but it is an open panel. If anybody wants to hit the link, feel free to hit the link. You said the person who keeps the other side of the bed warm or future puppy daddy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that submarine has been over there on Jay Wilson, and I'm like, did Jay Wilson do something? Better half, other half? It's something like that, Charlie. It's gonna come to me. But submarine, I don't know what I don't know. I didn't even heard of no submarine before. Never. I don't know if this is a totally new channel or somebody who just been watching for years and just finally made a channel, but they've been over there on Jay Wilson's neck. And somebody said, if you could find a way to interview Mark, because that's what the submarine over there was saying. So people's like, if you can, man, the streets will be on fire. The streets in the B sector would be on fire if they found a way to interview Mark. Now, I'm not saying I would like him to be interviewed, but I agree that the streets would be on fire because a lot of people for years have believed that Jay has been making up this story about being with this guy. You know, even though we seen pictures, we didn't even see them before at restaurants. We didn't see him at each other's house or with each other at hotels. You know, they didn't came on camera together. I don't think Mark ever. I don't think he ever showed his face. He like would show like his hand or his arm. Jay Wilson would like move the camera just a little bit to let you know somebody there. But we didn't heard the guy talking to Jay Wilson talking to him. And yeah, Tracy used to cut his hair. Yep, Tracy used to cut his hair. Yeah, if I remember correctly, didn't he used to have interest in Tracy before Tracy even knew Jay Wilson? Something like that. And then Jay Wilson was like, that's not true. He never was interested with her, interested in her or something like that. That's an old storyline. Ooh, that's an old storyline. I think that was on Tracy's first channel. Yeah, that was probably on because Tracy done lost a lot of channels over the years. I would never thought somebody would beat her, but Lemon, I believe, has beaten her now with as many channels as he has lost so far. And I think I could say he probably beat her anyway because Tracy would lose channels, but she would have them for quite some time. Lemon was losing channels like every 2 to 3 business days. Like, damn, this nigga can't keep a channel to save his life. But yeah, so I heard that's going on over there. What? Okay. Now, what the hell is up with the Joyce? I was trying to find this. Can somebody please direct me where to go? Charlie, if you know, feel free to drop a link. Drop a link in the chat. But I have been trying to find out where to go, which video to go to, because I don't have all day. Like some of y'all to sit and watch like 8, 9, 10 hours of videos. I be trying to skim. I be trying to red ball like on 2 speed, 3 speed. You know, I pay for that YouTube premium so I don't have to watch commercials and I can get the 3 speed. Y'all know without paying, you just go up to double speed, but you can get the triple speed, you know, to speed through a video. But I'm trying to find out where Joyce, or when allegedly Dovey has said, make sure I'm getting this right, y'all. Keep me honest. But I heard that Dovey has said something about Joyce, told her that when Joyce had went to visit Jay Wilson, that he had heard a noise or something, a loud noise, and that he had ran to her room she was staying in and just busted in, and she was in her bra and panties. And, you know, with nothing on but bra and panties, and they said he ran and went to the window and looked out the window and was like, did you hear that? Did y'all hear that story? Because that is one of the crazy ass stories that I heard today, besides the fact that, you know, old girl was over there throwing water at New Era Kang's, you know, child. So I was trying to find that because I'm like, I went to the video where Joyce, okay, I guess Joyce and Dovey, they're doing this show. And they're going to do it, I believe they said Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They doing it together on, I believe, Dovey's panel. I didn't hear anything about them switching it up and stuff. Because, you know, with Riggs and I, we do the Sunday show together, but we flip-flop, you know, every Sunday to each other's channel. And so I don't know if they're going to flip-flop or if they're going to keep it on Dovey's. But this is what I heard over the last few days that... And Ness, oh my God, I heard Ness say something so funny. Ness said, if y'all gonna be staying with me or somebody gonna be staying in my house, I'm gonna need you to be thin. And I'm like, why does she need somebody to be thin? Because she was talking about the story too, the storyline where, you know, they saying Jay Wilson ran through the bedroom, Joyce was in her underwear and her panties, and, you know, she was like, I'm gonna need y'all to be thin if y'all gonna be staying with me because, you know, I don't want nobody sweating in their fluids and their body sweating all that, you know, from being heavy set or whatever. I was like, oh my God, Ness. I was trying so hard not to laugh. And y'all know I'm a big girl, but that shit just tickled the fuck out of me. I'm just picturing, you know, my imagination can sometimes, you know, when I'm listening to y'all asses, my imagination sometimes, you know, I'm like, all I see is somebody big in her bed just sweating and, you know, getting the bed all wet and sweaty and all the, you know what? I'm like, child, you better turn on the ceiling fan, turn that air down low, open up a window, some shit like that. Shoot, it ain't too many thin people left in this world, child. And the rest of them is trying to be on every type of drug possible to lose weight. I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna be fat till God calls me home, because child, it's so hard to lose weight. It's so hard. Exercise, dieting, water, all this kind of shit. It's so hard to lose weight these days. I'm like, if that's the case, I never had nobody over my house because everybody I know, shoot, I think I might know 1 or 2 real thin people. Maybe. But yeah, so I don't know. Y'all need, oh, you said that's a Dovey tale? You know what? when Lemon was talking about Dovey telling lies, he was trying to say that Dovey was probably lying because Dovey has, told some stories, in the past, some storylines, and Lemon had brought up and I had totally forgot all about this shit. But Lemon said years ago, Dovey had told a story about Pastor and how he had got kicked out the church because the pastor Jay Wilson had ate the chicken that was on the plate of this pastor's in a church. I guess this pastor had a plate of food. They were eating some chicken. And Lemon said, you know how like the pastor or the man of the house or whatever, they get like the biggest piece of meat or biggest piece of chicken. And Lemon was like, yeah, they said Pastor Jay Wilson ate the pastor's chicken and they got mad and they put the pastor out the church. And I'm like, I don't remember that story. I remember something like that, but do y'all remember that story? Is that how the story really went? That pastor had ate somebody's chicken, the pastor's chicken, and got kicked out the church. Whoo, hey V Lachey. You said, nah, don't be her tales. But when they was talking about Dovey staying with when they was talking about Dovey staying with Just Read My Book, and they start mentioning Sugarfoots. Why Lemon was up there talking about who is Sugarfoots? Now, nigga, my nigga, you don't know who Sugarfoots, nigga. Sugarfoots was the main storyline. Sugarfoot should have his own YouTube channel by now. Sugarfoots was like the main storyline for like, I don't know how long. Sugarfoots took Dovey's teeth and was rolling them around the floor like a damn little rat old toy, cat toy, like a Sugarfoot. Thank you, Linda. Sugarfoot. Was this when Lemon was gone for a minute? Because I do remember Lemon was gone for a minute, right? So was that when Lemon was gone? Because how you forget Sugarfoots? And hey, RY, how you doing? You had a great show yesterday. You had a good show yesterday. I was up in there. Y'all said Dovey lied. Oh, God. I ain't even B-centered. I know Sugarfoot. Yes, that's her cat. But Lemon was up there. Who's Sugarfoot? What's a Sugarfoot? I'm like, you lying to me. You said Sugarfoot was playing soccer with Dovey's team. I'll never forget. Yeah, that was like so funny. I was. Oh, Just Read My Book said she heard something rattling and rat-a-tat-tatting from upstairs, and it was Dovey's teeth just clicking, clacking, clacking, clicking. I was like, child, you know what? I will never forget Sugarfoots. Never. Yeah, Linda, that was a minute. That was a couple of years ago. So maybe that was around the time when Lemon wasn't around, because he did go on a hiatus for a time. Yeah, he sure did. And then he came back and started his channel. So yeah, I might have to forgive him for not knowing who Sugarfoots is. But still, even after that, Sugarfoots ain't never died, okay? Not in real life, not in YouTube life, okay? So I don't know, but I would at least thought that somebody had told him who Sugarfoots was. But anyway, you said those police officers came. You know what, RY? Let me tell you something. RY, when I was watching, because I told them the other day I'd be binge watching not hoarders, but what's some people they call that be living in people's house? Squatters. And I immediately thought of that incident when she was down there with Just Read. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Oh, I think that was Talent. Was that you? I was just about to let you up, Talent. I don't know. Come back, Talent, if you want. But I don't know why that popped in my head, because remember when she didn't want to leave and the police came and she was trying to get Just Read My Book put in jail or stuff. She was calling the police on her and shit. Why did that, for some reason, come into my mind? Yeah, because she said she had squad. And see, that's why I said you don't let no man. check the laws of your land. From my hood to your hood, wherever you reside, check the laws because one day maybe somebody you know might need a place to pop a squat. And you definitely want to know, is it 1 day? Is it 2 days? Is it 3 days? Is it 30 days? Is it, because every state or jurisdiction or whatever, they got different rules. They got different rules. In some places, for me, just watching these shows, it can be 3 days. It can be 2 days. They get mail. You got mail. But that was crazy. I'm so glad that they were able to part ways. Hey, son, I'm live. How you doing? Good, good. All right. But yes, honey. That's my oldest, the man child, firstborn. But yeah, that shit was crazy. I couldn't believe that shit, but yeah. So anyway, I'll forgive Lemon for not knowing that storyline. You said that story tickled me too. It was to the point where Ronnie Q was trying to raise money for her to get a run at the Holiday Inn Express. Yes. OMG, OMG. Yes. So okay, but yeah, Lemon, he be having a lot of shit going on his panel. Some of it I don't watch. I just red ball through. Like that one dude over there that be always on his panel. A lot of times I go over there and that one dude, that young dude, the one that caught the taxi, the Uber, the Lyft, over there and, the round trip package, and they didn't bust a grape on each other. He always be up on there on the panel and I don't got it to give. So, but anyway, some of the stuff that be over there on Lemons do be entertaining, but I don't sit and watch the whole thing. I gotta go back and red ball to what I find interesting. But you said you thought about Miss Dolly when you watched The Worst. Oh yes, that's a good show too. And the one about the ex, The Worst Ex. Shoot, I should be on that dang show. There's somebody right now that I know make a good old storyline on that TV show, The Worst Ex Ever. You ever wake up in the middle of the night and a nigga got a butcher knife to your throat and got you hanging in the air for dear life? Like, bitch, who you fucking with? I heard you fucking somebody. Nigga, we been broke. We been broke up for 3 months. What the fuck you talking about? How the fuck you get in here? Child. That shit was crazy. Yeah, that make a good old crazy ex story. Shoot, I wonder how much they pay if I go tell my story. Ooh, and if they can find him and interview him or get him. Anyway, I don't want no parts of that man. No parts. But child, yes, you said Pulp Fiction. That's a good show. I've seen Pulp Fiction before. You said I hope your day was good, Charlie. Side note, I have another topic. Ew. All right, why I got another topic? Oh, matter of fact, Charlie. Charlie had let me know that she got her merch. She got her From the Block to the Hood table merch. And she is gonna be taking pictures of her wearing her merch. Uppity, she hit me up today. She said she got her second product. So she got her second gift. Her merch. TC got hers. Everybody got their merch. The free book I gave away to TC, she should get by Friday. And then Kimberly Black, her package went out Monday. So she should get her package within a few days. And Kimberly Black, I do believe I gave you the tracking number because I gave everybody their tracking number. So everybody should have a From the Block to the Hood table merch by now. And Kimberly should have hers in a few days. But yeah, so that's what's up with that shit. Now, as far as you haven't seen our merch, RY? Hold up, RY, hold up, child. Hold up, boo. This Charlie?
Yeah, girl, I had to come up here and say how beautiful that merch is too. If y'all don't know, y'all need to know.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a whole photo shoot with it.
You gonna do a photo shoot? You said the hubby is gonna do a photo shoot for you, right?
With his
Okay, I
professional
can't wait to
camera.
see. Yes, but this
I
is
gotta do my
our
makeup, girl. Can't be looking a mess. You know what I'm saying?
this is a thumbnail that I created for our show, like a banner. I did it on Chat GPT, and so this is what is on our merch, RNY. So, like for example, here's a coffee mug. That's like the side view. I think I deleted the other side because I was running out of space on here trying to show pictures. Here's some of the tumblers.
And I got
as you
that
can
red
see,
one,
it's the
and it's nice. It's
mm-hmm.
nice. It's got a
So
metal
basically,
straw, a cleaner.
Yep, come with a straw, come with a cleaner. We got mouse pads that look just like the picture on the screen. We got t-shirts. Yep, sure do.
I got me a beautiful black tee. You know, with that pretty graphic on it, to set it off too. You know.
Yes, honey. I got me a shirt, and Riggs got everything too. I sent Riggs everything that we have, and I make it all myself. RNY. I don't know if you know, but I'm also a custom cake decorator. But I also do T-shirts and party favors and custom chip bags, water bottles, all that shit. You name it. Love you, son. All right.
We love you, nephew. Okay.
That's Cyberneth.
Yes, Cybernephew. Right.
You have a good day too.
Who a whole grown man that got a whole baby.
I know. He like, love you. But yeah, he had to take me home today because my car is back in the shop. So he had to pick me up from work.
What happened now, child?
I don't know, but it's doing the same thing that it was doing before. And the dude said last time I need a new battery, but it's still doing the same shit. When I start it up, sometimes I have to push down on the gas in order for it to get going. And if I don't, it just be like, you know.
That sound like either you're not getting good connection on your battery, which
right.
is a possibility, or the two things you don't want it to be, which be the starter's not kicking in or the fuel pump isn't.
And see, I thought about that too. Somebody mentioned that too. They was like, well, it could be the starter. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. But if it is something else, shit, I want my money back for the battery. But
then, yeah. Because they didn't do their job.
Yeah, like I know you probably got rid of the old battery and I got a new battery, but I mean, at least give me a discount on the other shit that might need to be. Well, I know something needs to be done, but I should get some type of discount or refund, rebate, some type of shit. But thank you, RY.
Next time I see you in person, girl, I'll bring my cup and my shirt and I'll let you see it in person.
Yes. RY, I do everything. Like this right here. These are this right here is custom school supplies, back to school supplies, and everything I make, especially if it's for kids, I always use my grandson, you know, for examples and advertisement. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of this right now because the school's coming back, and a lot of parents, they love to invest in their kids. You like at least at the beginning of the year, and but the notebooks, crayons, markers, glue. I do the backpacks, the book bags, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I do all that shit. But yeah, you said, is it a carbonator? I don't know. Oh God, you know what? Maybe I just need to get a whole new damn car. They said carbonator. They said the carbonator.
It's carburetor, but it wouldn't. It would.
Hey, I ain't shading them because I always say the Cadillac converter.
Well, see, I'm gonna explain this to you. It would start. It would still start. It would just run weird with the carburetor. It would have a sound to it, like it's spitting. Right.
It's not making no noises like that. Hey, Corio, how you doing?
It sounds like the starter to me. That's the main thing that I think it is. But if the fuel pump's not giving it that little boost, you get what I'm saying, and you keep having to press on the pedal, that's why you're having to keep pressing on the pedal, because it's taking longer for it to get to the engine. Mm-hmm. But I think it's the starter. If you're hearing click, click. Are you hearing click, 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 click?
Nope, I'm not hearing no clicks. It's just trying to start like, like it's just not turning over.
Do you have a push to start car?
No, it's an old school OG.
The reason I asked that is sometimes those push to starts will tear up, and that'll be your main problem. But yeah, it sounds like it's probably going to be your starter.
Well, I don't want to think the worst until I find out. So he got my
And it probably has a bad solenoid.
he got my you said autocorrect got me.
Auto Craig be getting everybody, baby. I'm gonna tell you this. I can't say nothing about spelling. Let me explain something to you. First off, I'll be in the chats and I'll be typing so fast that I'll be messing all the way up. All the way. I just people done got used to my errors, so I said screw it, I ain't gonna try to correct shit.
Hey, thank God for autocorrect though, because I know I be, especially like that's why every time I send a message or something, I try to make sure that everything is spelled correctly because I used to send some messed up text messages and I'll be like, oh damn, and I gotta resend it or apologize for typos and shit like that. But let me make sure this is Choreo. Choreo?
Yeah, yes. It's
Hey boo.
girl. It's
What's
me.
up?
Nothing.
The band is
Nothing.
back in town. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nothing. I was just about to discuss your favorite person in the world.
Oh.
What, Rick? What up, Rick? How you doing?
I'm just teasing Choreo. I know they're not your favorite person, but
Oh shit! I know what she talking about. Oh Lord!
Hold up, swole up. Did y'all see 7 Stars post?
Oh no!
Ooh,
What she post, girl? What she
yes,
post?
girl.
You didn't see it, Charlie?
She
Tell
did
me,
it-
girl.
She did it for,
My son had an orthodontic appointment. I missed some stuff.
girl. She did it for the culture. You hear me?
Yeah, she said, period, poo. What up, Riz? How you doing, hon?
Y'all gonna make me go look now. Hold
Now,
on.
Riz, you know I don't be being messy.
He
I don't be being messy,
did,
Riz.
he
You know.
did it for the culture. 7 Stars, girl. Can you believe the audacity?
The audacity.
And the nerve. He
Man.
does, because the finessers didn't really care for her. Girl, every time she would get up on I'm not gonna say that because she was, I believe, hitting Ness's panel. But whenever she would hit the panel, he would jump up there. I can't stand that bitch. Fuck her. That bitch. That all the time. And so when I read that, I was like, no lies told. He would jump up on the panel and dog her out. And I can't remember why. I can't remember. I want to say it's because the finessers may not have liked her, but I'm not sure.
Well, did it start after she posted the video, or was him talking down on her before? Excuse me, not posted the video, but the picture. Remember the Twitter pic where he was laying down in his butt? You know, she was the one who found all that and doxed him.
Well, yeah.
So maybe that is the whole reason why, you know, that happened. Or maybe, you know, I know 7 is not going to come out here and talk about it because she's, you know, she's doing her soft life right now.
I hope she does not hit anybody's panel and she lets what she wrote stands. And she stands on that because she's engaged. I saw a picture of her place. It's pretty. You know, she's happy. Her job is good. Life is good. Why would she want to come back to this toxic bullshit?
Hey, TT.
I don't know, child. I don't know. Hey, VA. Did I say hey, VA already? What up, T. Danielle? How you doing, boo? What up, Rex?
Hey,
Is that
T,
Rex?
wait a minute. T, can you hit the panel, girl, just for 5
No, T had me cracking up today.
Girl, her husband might be home now. And you know,
Uh-oh. Yeah, she can't be on if he okay.
Yeah, if he's
But
home.
sneak out to the garage like Pizza be doing.
Girl, but
Go to the garage.
T, didn't we get girl that ooh
T had me cracking up. She was on when Daria was over there talking about throwing water at New Eric Kang's son. And T Danielle must have hit that panel and said, I know you ain't up here entertaining this foolishness. I was like,
T Danielle don't play.
T had me so fucked up. And she was like, Dario was talking shit. She was like, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you.
Because I
He
know
said,
T.
give me 5 minutes. I'm going to the basement. He's asleep.
Okay, all right, T, hurry up, T.
Girl, 'cause
Be
I'm trying.
very, very quiet. Be
I
very, very
know.
quiet.
If anything, because when Jay Dunn was talking about it, I was like, well, let me go over here and see what Jay Dunn's talking about. Because, I don't expect uh Seven to be, writing on her wall since she's got her beautiful life, and that is no shade. I am happy for her. I'm happy for any woman that finds love in this
I am too, because I
era.
love love. I love love.
Yeah. And so I
Yes.
was like, I don't, go over there anymore. So I went over there
Yeah.
and I read that shit. I got my
Well,
ass
let me read
out.
it for the people who didn't know what had happened. And y'all do as my moderator Rig say. Okay, y'all better listen. Hit the
No,
like button.
no, you gotta read his
No,
first.
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, I already got it tuned up. I'm gonna read Rodney's
Now,
post
but
first.
wait a minute. Now
Okay.
remember, he would get up on panels and drag her consistently. I can't stand that bitch. Fuck her. Fuck her. Da, 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 da. So go ahead.
He said, this was the other day. He said, good morning, Seven. Hopefully you are doing well. I don't know if you can help me or not, but if you don't already know, some shit went down with me here on YouTube and it's very bad. But I have decided to take a few days off because of it because it's just a lot right now. I'm so thankful for Shakim helping me. When I go live, I would like for you to click the link and we will go from there. Have a blessed day with 2 hearts.
Uh-huh.
And then in response to that, Seven, she said, now wait a minute. I know this ain't the same Rodney that thoroughly enjoyed trying to jump me on panels with other hoes, talked about me in chats, and called me all out of my name. I know it ain't that Rodney asking me for assistance. Now, baby, you're going to have to hold that L and stand tall, just like I had to do against everyone that came for me. But I will afford you a luxury that you never offered me. I'm going to stay out of it and mind my own business. 100. Now you be blessed.
Ooh, child. In my Miss Paulette voice. She not
Woo,
wrong. Like,
child.
you're going to ask somebody that you literally like had a beef with to help you. And you never apologize for all the things you said, but you're going to expect them to come out here and have
Just
you
because
back?
they live in a soft life.
What?
She was like,
I think
period.
I wonder if he tried her. Well, he tried her because, I remember I was watching Ness, and Ness was saying that if she was saying that and it's true, Seven is one of the best doxers ever to hit the beef sector, and her shit would be on point. And and so Ness was saying how if Seven doxed him, and as thorough as Seven does dox, that she would have found all that information. But I also saw someone say, well, they thought that Seven doxed him before all this stuff
That's what, yep. Because that was back in like 2019.
Right.
And back then, Seven just happened to, follow his tag and followed it to Twitter and, found those pictures and posted it.
I think it was MySpace.
Was it MySpace?
I think it was like from MySpace, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, okay. Sure. T Danielle? Hey, boo. Okay, now, if you get in trouble, don't you blame it on us.
He had dinner, so he's sleeping. That's what I was about to say.
I'm in the basement. Hey, TT. But if hey, Shaker.
Hey, Room Shaker.
If I hear footsteps and I drop off without saying anything, that means I hear him coming. So I'm not going to even have time to tell y'all back.
Okay,
cool. What's up?
But yeah, so, Corio wanted to hit the panel. Yeah.
So T,
yes.
Did you read the whole thing on Seven Stars Community Wall?
I did, and I concur. I'm with her on that. Nope. F you.
Can you believe the audacity?
But you know what? I'm not shocked at his audacity. I'm not shocked that he felt like he could ask her that. I'm not shocked.
But I mean, I had to tell Alexa to shut up. I'm sorry.
Alexa be doing too much these days.
Too much. But see,
She's still talking shit.
Alexa, shut up, child.
She told me that's okay. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Really?
Yeah, one time I told my Alexa thank you, but I was just talking shit. I didn't think it was going to talk back. You're welcome. Just hit me up whenever you need. I was like, all right, bitch.
Okay. But it's just the nerve. I'm wondering if he chose her because she's been away for a while. And
he chose her. He chose her because of that narrative that was put out that it was that her being
that she would have saw those tweets.
She would have saw that, but that wasn't what she was looking for. If you guys remember going back, that was her trying to prove that he looked like what he looked like or something. So she had no reason to go looking for those tweets because that wasn't her purpose.
Mm-hmm. And I think that those tweets were his tweets were after she had doxed him.
That too. Roman said that.
Yeah.
Roman did say that.
Like Just Trolling just put in the chat, there's no way Rodney was here in 2019. He came after C19.
That's true.
And also, you got to think she didn't look for some of those, even the ones that were made previously to 2019. Because, okay, here's the thing. Do y'all even remember her? She showed some things on his Twitter. She showed the freak part of his Twitter.
But she didn't go to actual tweets. She was looking for videos and pictures.
Right. She was trying to find what he looked like. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't looking at what he was saying.
What he was saying, because that wasn't her purpose. So there wouldn't have been any reason for her to go through reading tweets.
That's just the
absolutely.
And see, what he wants her to do is to get on his panel and say, yes, I went through your tweets and I didn't see any of that. That's what he wants her to say. Right. That's what he wants.
Just she said it for every woman on here that he attacked. I just feel like karma.
I agree. And you and I agree after what he said to us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He hoped my dad would die and all kinds of stuff.
Well, he said he wanted my husband to be anally violated. He wanted me to come home and find my family shot in the head, and for them to all die in a fire.
He sure did. So,
and you know why he said it? Because I was asked how I felt about him, and I said I didn't care.
See, it never takes much. It never.
And
takes
it was just Corio
he saying, said he won't
say in chat, be respectful when you come in, and you know what I'm saying. That's all Corio.
See, when people say shit like that, I hate when people say shit like that. Even if we didn't heard people say about kids or grown-ups, and it's wrong either way. But when you say that you wish somebody would get taken advantage of, that speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say something right quick. I hope Ness hears this. I want her to hear this. If you heard it this morning, Ness, on your panel, he was thanking Shaquem and Tracy. He didn't thank you at all. He's using you, baby. Please see it for what it is. You the clout that he needs, because he needs the finessers in his chats. And you was trying to help him, and you see how he don't really care. He's thank you, Shaquem. Thank you, Shaquem.
He said he
ain't really proved shit, because a lot of people don't even believe that bullshit. So it's not like people are, okay, we believe you now. Like, I don't think that really did much.
I'm gonna say this:
it didn't move anything for me.
Not me either.
Here's the thing: why would you believe an AI program that has been proven to be not true, right? When the facts of the case, when you look at those screenshots, right, and you look at it, they're too perfect. If they were faked or if they were phony, they wouldn't look exactly as they should. There would be a little nuance, a little something off. You can always tell the fakes. Like when people do these fake DMs, right? Like the picture's just a little bit too big on one, or it just by fraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell.
But you know, he knows who he's dealing with. He knows that he's with someone who's not that bright. So anything that anybody says that's even remotely co-signing his foolishness, he's gonna gravitate to it, not even realizing how dumb he sounds.
And
Mhm.
he's using the excuse that he was pressured over at ZX's, right?
And
Well,
don't
how are
forget
you
that King
a
Roman
but-
recorded.
Yeah,
Don't
forget
but
King
Roman
50
screen
year
recorded.
old man getting. Don't we teach our children to be your own person and you don't get to pressure?
I'm fixing to disprove
Mhm.
that though, TT. Here's the thing. Why did he then go on to Nessa's panel and his own panel and repeat the same thing?
Sure did.
You're not
And they said
pressured
it was
on
on
your
ZX.
own.
They said it was on ZX too. It was 3 different
but
places.
He said he felt pressured on ZX. Well, that may be true, right? That may be.
Get
Whether you
offline.
felt
Get
pressure
offline.
or not,
Let's-
the truth is the truth. You will stand in it. No, that's not mine. No, I didn't. He had reasoning.
let's-
You guys don't understand the context. How do you know this was this? Yeah, they were mine, but you didn't understand who I was talking to. Otherwise,
But
it would have simply been, I never said that.
Let's
Right.
play devil's advocate, right? Let's play devil's advocate. But then you went over to Nessa's house where you were not, like pressured, over to your own platform where you not pressured and repeated the same things that you said at ZX's. So why would you then, when you're on your own panel that you control,
Feel
then
pressure.
repeat the same thing and you're not pressured at all? That makes
Especially
no
your own
sense.
panel. And then on top of that, let's not forget that King Roman, he screen recorded everything. Now there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of missing tweets.
Of
Yeah,
course.
and it says delete by channel. What does it say? Deleted by?
Years
Yeah.
of tweets is being deleted.
But didn't it say by the channel holder or by the?
And why
By
would
the
you
channel
need to
holder.
delete it if
By
you're
the
not
channel holder.
guilty? If
Yep.
you're not guilty, because I wouldn't delete nothing I ain't guilty of.
I wouldn't delete
Yep.
a damn thing either. And what's up? Shout out to Just Trolling and V. Lachey. Shout out to y'all. Come on through. Y'all have a
Nasty for
seat.
Simpsons table.
But-
Yes.
But T, I just wanted to, celebrate with you on the audacity.
You know,
and
I'm enjoying every minute of it. After all the foul stuff he said. We can't never. And it was never that I was upset. Most of the beef sector people were more upset about it than what. Every time I talk about my husband, I speak very highly of him, and that's
Yes, you
so
do.
nobody can never
And as you
penetrate that.
should. As you
Exactly.
should.
And he could never be half the man that my husband is, because he even told me one time he was cussing me out. He said that I'm miserable, my husband not effing me, and my kids are driving me crazy. Now let's go back to health class. My husband, where the kids come from if my husband not effing me?
That's true. That's true. How you gonna pop out some babies alone now? You can't do that
Hey,
alone.
You
Sassy.
see
Hey,
how stupid
Sassy.
he is? How dumb he is?
You
Yeah.
said, let's go back to chemistry.
Right.
But here-
How does
Biology,
that
baby.
work? Where the babies come from if he not effing me?
but here's
Yes.
I know you guys have heard him say, but I don't go dark. I don't go
He
dark.
sure does.
And it's
But then
like,
when
that's-
somebody brings up, well, they provoked me. I did nothing.
I still can't believe he said that about your husband, though.
Yes, he said, girl, he was mad because I said I didn't care about him. It's
Why
8
should-
billion people on this earth. Why are you special to me? I say
right.
it all the time. If you guys look in the chats and all that, I always say, you got too much emotion attached to strangers on the internet.
You know, and it's crazy because I talked about it before. Like, if somebody don't like me on here, I don't be sitting on here all the time like, and they don't like me. I don't know why they don't like me. I don't know. Fuck who don't like you.
That's
The
like,
way
what
I
I
grew
say.
up in the hood I grew up in, fuck who don't like you.
That's how I feel.
Why is that something that's on your mind? Like, I don't give a fuck who don't like me on this motherfucker. And I done said it so many times. Yeah, I don't get all the clicks and views like a lot of people do. I don't be in all the fuck shit like a lot of people do. I know what this sector gives, and I know what you got to do to get the most out of it, which I don't do.
But is it really worth all that? Because
It's not worth
people
it.
on me
It's not.
who hate me because I drop down when they click the link and I won't sit on the panel.
It's
with them.
not.
Or it's people who don't like me simply because they're blocked.
yeah.
TT, you
And people
watch
got
that
me
channel?
blocked. I know somebody right now who be blocking and unblocking me like every other motherfucking Sunday.
Here's the thing.
Like,
Y'all
keep
know
me
I've
blocked.
called hell
Keep me
for
blocked.
For
Shit.
being here, right? How many times have I called help just being, did it chase me away? Did I run away? Did I go hide? Did I cry? No, it's
No.
like, Do you see that person behind me? Like I
Right.
be
See,
laughing
my
about
thing
it.
is, and I say this all the time. I grew up with 5 brothers. I've been a
Mhm.
little sister my whole life. You don't think
Mm-hmm.
I have mastered the irritation of people?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Us youngest ones,
Five
we got
brothers.
that, TT.
Four
Mm-mm.
of I'm not even the youngest.
Man,
Four
I
of
grew
them
up
are older than
poor.
me.
I
I'm the
grew up
youngest.
poor, five broke, poor, in the worst houses with the worst cars, with the worst hand-me-down clothes, with the worst. The only thing I did look good on me when I was growing up was my hair, because I had hair down to my butt when I was growing up. Until I had my begged my mama to put that Jericho on my head, and it fried all my shit off. But before then, that was the
Not
best
the
thing on
Jerry
me.
curl
Was
frying on
my
your hair
hair.
out.
Everything else came from the Goodwill, the thrift store, all that shit. And I didn't give a fuck who liked
But you
me
was
or who.
rocking it. You was
And I
rocking
was
it.
like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Like
Uh-oh.
not a
Can y'all hear
like
me?
something is wrong.
yeah,
Something
we
Can
is
hear
y'all
wrong with
hear
you.
me?
yourself.
Can you hear us, Corio?
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yep, I
Yes,
hear you,
ma'am.
baby. I hear
Okay,
you, baby.
cause
But
see,
something is wrong with you if you always have to feel like some type of way if somebody ain't rocking with you.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
give
say
a
this:
fuck.
some people, and now this is a play devil's advocate. Some people want to be liked by everyone, but I'm gonna tell you that is unrealistic, and it's never gonna happen. Right? You're gonna have some people who enjoy you, who like you, like in this sector. Right? I have some people that just absolutely hate when I hit panels. I hit panels when I have something to say. If I don't have nothing to say and it's a subject, I stay out of it. But there are people who are going to hate you, and there's going to be people who love you. I have just as many people loving on me as I do hating on me. So
Girl, that people be
even if I
talking about
didn't,
me. They be
I'd
dragging me
still
over on
I'd still
LSA
be
all the
hitting the
time, child.
panels. I'd still be hitting the panels that I love. So it wouldn't matter to me. Like I don't care what somebody thinks of me. I know who I am. And just like, if like somebody tries to put words on my back or jackets on me, right? I know who I am. The people who love me and know me know who I am. I don't have to explain myself. That's another thing is getting over here. A lot of people, and y'all tell me I'm wrong about this, they get on here and they over explain like all the time. I'm like, no, quit explaining yourself. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody.
Either over explaining or telling too much information, too much
Oh,
personal
Shady Blue and
information.
Dr. Sophie. Ooh, okay, sorry.
Hey, let me shout out some of the people in the chat. What up, Sophie?
I
How you
just,
doing?
I
Hey,
just started
Shady
finding.
Blue. What up, Shady Blue? What up,
I
bro?
miss you, Shady Blue, and you
Shady
don't hit
Blue.
links no more, and I
Yeah,
just miss
Shady
you.
Blue, he don't hit links no more. Shady Blue used to hit links all the time back in the
I miss
day.
his shadiness. I miss it.
But I'm gonna tell
Yes.
you, Shady, I've broken up with you. I didn't know if you knew
Oh,
that,
that's not
but
your man no more?
no, we
Oh,
broke
oh
up.
man,
Oh,
when did
so
that
he's
happen?
available? Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't say
he's
that too
available.
loud.
I dropped him. It's over.
Oh, she
Shady,
done
it's
dropped you
over.
like an old bad habit, Shady
Yeah.
Blue.
But listen
That,
to this. The
how you
other
do that to my
night,
white
we
600-pound brother? Okay.
girl, we was
Girl,
over
remember
at
when they thought he was white and 600 pounds?
And he was
uh,
my brother. They kept saying we was brothers.
yeah. I was
So
Ro had a lot. Remember the live Ro was going in on Lemon after they had that big up, him the other night when they were going at it. And Ro fired up a live the next morning because he wasn't through with going over what happened on Lemons the night before. So I'm in the chat and I was like, well, I was giving Lemon the benefit of the doubt on some stuff. And Sir King dropped down and he was like, Choreo lover, you're not gonna be saying all this when Lemon hurts you. And he was going on and on. And I was like, and I typed in the chat, I'm like, Lemon can't hurt me. I don't love these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't love these people like that on here for them to be able to hurt me. When people say stuff to me in the chats, I let it fly because it don't apply and I don't give a fuck. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
these people. I would never let something, you don't know me. So why should I care if you call me a name or block me or, now when they throw shade, I light them up. But other than
that's if you
that,
feel like it. That's if you feel
yeah,
like it too.
Yeah,
Because
if you feel like it.
sometimes me and Corio both would just be like, "Did you see that shit?" They're like, "Yeah, I saw that shit." Me and Corio one night, there was one of them. There's been this troll that's been following me around forever, and they keep changing their name and doing stuff. And you can tell it's the same person because they keep saying the same things. Right. And me and Corio, we was up in Lemons Chat. That's where we was at. And we was sitting there talking back and forth, just laughing and having a good old time. Then they started saying shit to Corio, and then we was laughing about it even more.
Yeah, like you can switch up if you want to, but don't nobody care. You're not even worth me saying anything back to. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes when they throw shade, because I am
Sometimes
shady.
you want to play with them. Sometimes
Yeah, and I can be very, very shady in chats. And very. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, block me. But see, that's part of Rodney's problem. He won't block anybody because he wants to see everything everybody's saying. Because if so many people dislike me and I was that sensitive, I would just block people. But he won't do that because he's got to see everything.
And see, I have trolls blocked. I have like probably 400. I ain't even gonna hold you. I have probably 300 to 400 trolls blocked, or people who just said some horrible, nasty shit in my comments. If they could, and I know they're not content creators, so I just call them all trolls. But as far as like content creators and shit like that, I don't have nobody blocked up in this motherfucker like that. They have to be trolling me for me to block them. But there be people block me, and I be in people's chats like, damn, who they talking to? Oh, I'm blocked. And I'll go back on one of my 20 other channels, my 20 other channels, and I'll go under them, and I say, oh, okay, yep, they got me blocked. Oh well.
Yeah, and sometimes I won't have all messages clicked, and sometimes I have to go to all messages and then I see them.
If you remember all these times that he would be fussing about those in chats when we were at Lemons or other places, I would always tell him, hey, just block them personal. You can't use your mod stick to block people because they're talking about you. Like when I moderate, and I moderate for not just VS, I've done it for Lemon, I've done it for Coolin', the Hood Table, multiple others, right? Many other channels that I've moderated for. Never have I blocked someone in their chats because of they were coming at me. Now, I have, however, blocked them if they come at my mod sister or brothers too hard. Like if they're just, if my mod sister or brother be like, no, I'm good with it, then I won't. You know what I'm saying? But I only block by what the content creator wants. Right. Some content creators don't want no blocks; they only want timeouts. Some will be like, block that bitch, get him out my chat because you know.
Yeah, some people love the trolls. They be like, click on the view. They love the troll. Let me shout out. I know I thanked her in writing, but Franny Mama, thank you so much for the 100 jewels. I appreciate it, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and Dr. Sophie said, if you are not right, I will not entertain you. I don't care if it's not me. You are doing it too.
Wait, let me tell you something.
Did you see PA's ass was over there back at Lemons again?
Yeah, and I saw in Pizza's chat earlier, he had ZX back up on his panel last night, and they said ZX cussed him out again.
Well, he dropped him.
I did hear somebody say to Lemon, why you said you wasn't gonna let him back anymore. Yeah. I don't know where I heard that, but yeah.
It's like
I caught the replay this morning because I was asleep. He better be glad I was asleep. PA better be glad I was asleep is all I got to say. Because I'm still on that ass. I know. I ain't playing with him. I am not playing with him.
I just don't understand. And I know Lemon tries to be nice and stuff, but there's certain people you draw the line with. And you know that PA does not. Now we know that PA is a racist. Why is he back up on your panel?
Do you know how shocked I was to see PA when I was listening from work to the replay? I said, I know that ain't PA up there.
Just sitting looking.
And so I have came to the conclusion that there is no line. There is, you know how a lot of people, there's a line that you cannot cross with them. And they won't fuck with. He does. There's no line when it comes to Lemon. It don't matter what you do. You can flag him. Look at Dragons. Did she say she flagged all his damn?
She flagged him
videos. Like
she said, she flagged him. Her and Shakim. She said Shakim helped her 40-something times.
40-something times. And look, they about to, they doing hosting shows together. Talent show or challenges, you know what I'm saying? He has no line. Lemon has no boundaries.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about it. Like, I could understand if it was a person in the beef sector who could add value that knows about what's going on in our sector. But this dude don't even know our sector, not around our sector. So most of Lemon shows is talking about our sector, right? What does he have to add of value
He
to
just sits
anything?
up there. He doesn't even talk.
Pisses in
He
a
just sits.
what he pisses in a container and keeps it in his bedroom
He had
because
the
he's too lazy to walk up or down some stairs to go to the restroom. And people saw the piss bottle in the back, and he admitted it because he like, y'all already saw it, but I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed.
and everybody doesn't everybody do it?
No,
Hell
everybody does
no.
not do it.
Hell no, we don't do that shit. And secondly, shout out to Miss Terry for
That's
standing
why
on
I got
business,
3
standing
bathrooms
on
right now.
business,
I
and
make
saying
sure I
she
got
gonna
3
be on his
bathrooms. I
ass.
can shit and piss in any one of these 3 bathrooms that I want to. Y'all better get another bathroom, get something. There's no reason why you should be pissing in a motherfucking container and like you kidnapped and being held hostage and shit and not allowed to leave out of a room. That
Yeah,
is disgusting, and that shit is strong as fuck. Even if you got a lid on it,
but
that's
shout out to Miss
nasty.
Terry for
That's
standing on
nasty.
business, saying she gonna be on his ass every time he hit that link. So shout out to Miss Terry because you stay
And
up
she
late,
did. She
and
hit that link.
I don't stay up late. I'll be in bed.
She sure hit that link. She sure hit that link when she when I was watching the replay. She hit that link and she went at it with him again. And I was
Did
like,
he run?
no, he
Yes,
stayed up there. But then
Mm.
he
well, he
yeah, then he
eventually
stayed up
left.
there for a long time, but then he left.
That's all. He never says anything. He just sits up there and smokes and looks
I'm
down
like, you
at the
big piss
camera.
pissing a
It's
jug
no.
motherfucker.
I could
That's
even see if
nasty.
he tried to add, say something, which he shouldn't. But I mean, I think he thinks that we're all going to run over and listen to his music.
But
Oh
for what he
no,
said
have you
about
actually
Terry,
listened
to
to it?
me,
How bad it is?
when he
It,
said that shit about Terry about why you trying to sound black and he said ghetto, he said
ratchet
some
and
other
get
shit. And
ratchet
I was
and
like,
ghetto.
limit.
But
That
he's in
he
videos doing signs that he don't even know what they mean. He's up in videos
what
trying
is
to be a
he trying to be a
rapper.
gangster or something, a gang member?
Yes, and that boy is
No,
so white,
he
like beyond it.
he is devil worshiping.
I
And
heard him
No,
tell Terry he gonna be in her dreams.
yeah,
he
no,
was actually doing like the cryptic sign and shit. See, I be knowing some stuff, right? I think maybe it might. I got to look back at what it was. I have to ask one of my gang people because I'm not a part of it. But when you do the upside down, looks like a U.
yeah.
It stands for something, but I think it is the C, if I'm not mistaken, when you turn it around backwards. But anyway, but he was trying to do that stuff, and it looked like it looked like he was special needs trying to do it. If I can say it a better way.
Nah, he was trying like A town down. But no, that let me comment to what Franny said. Franny said most truck drivers and delivery drivers don't even do that. You know, somebody in the motherfucking chat over at Lemons said they know truck drivers and stuff who do that, and he had the nerve to say, the white boy had nerve to say, yeah, see, it ain't no different than that. These are motherfuckers who are driving on the interstate. They might be like 15 miles from the next stop, and they gotta piss. Okay, I understand. Jump out the truck, do whatever you gotta do, shit like that. You was in your house, nigga. I'm
He
about to
ain't
call
got
him.
no reason. It's
You know
not
what?
like a truck driver. I can
You
kind of
was in your
understand.
house.
They got to get from point A to point B. Cannot stop sometimes. Okay, that's a little different, right?
I'd rather for you to go outside and
But
piss in your backyard than piss
but
in a container and keep it in your bedroom in your
uh,
own house.
you're in your house. There is no reason for you. A truck driver, they can't stop always for the bathroom. Sometimes they be on open highway. There is no stop. So, sometimes you can understand them, right? You can understand it's a whole nother ball field. They got 8 hours to get from point A to point B, right? But for someone who's sitting his ass on his lazy ass couch and the walk ain't even, I got a 2,000 square foot home, baby. Yes, my bathroom is in my bedroom, but let's say somebody was in this one and I had to walk all the way across the house to the other one. Baby, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk across. How many times I've had to mute y'all and be like, I'll be on mute for a minute. I might ask what to go pee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gotta wash your hands too. Don't be a nasty bitch.
I
Now
get
let's
that.
see. Austin said, "Salute everyone, but hey, you doing your live, and Envy still on his live. Next, I'll be a
What?
moderator there. Bingo, huh? I don't know, but please don't
Austin, you
announce
know,
when other people are live. Please don't announce that
Austin,
other people are live. That's like an unspoken
yeah,
rule.
go ahead and Austin, don't do that.
I don't know why.
I
We
don't
don't
know.
care who live over here. We get in where we fit in, whether it's
Well,
two people over here or
And
200.
Austin knows the B sector. You go live when you want to. There's no
I
specific
don't know. I don't
time
understand
or
his comment,
I
but
removed the
anything like that.
comment for that purpose, but yeah, I
yeah,
removed
why are
the
you
comment.
telling us that somebody else is? You know
Aus-
what?
Austin,
Austin be cool, so I don't know. Austin be cool, so I don't know. He usually be. I don't know.
That's
But
why we
anyway,
gonna start calling him Pissy Can't Rap PA. Hmm.
that's what
and
they call
he
him. Pissy can't rap. Hold on, where's that at? Where's
That's what
and
I'm
he
gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Pissy Can't Rap
is
PA.
that in the chat? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, that's not it.
Franny said, "See, probably Pissy," and so that's where my brain went. Hmm.
VA Sagittarius said, "What type of people be hitting these panels?" Child, VA. Did they say VA was back over there on Limits? Did
Yes,
somebody?
I
VA, they
saw
said they was
it with
back over
my
there
own
on Limits.
eyes. On my
On
own
Limits panel?
eyes. Yes, if you watch,
Well,
okay, his first live had to get chunked
what
away
had happened
because,
was,
but his second live, I fell asleep for his second live. I was on his first one, so I saw part of that, and it was, I think it was audio, Brooke and Malik going back and forth again, and some stuff was said, so he had to throw it away. So I caught the second live when I woke up this morning, and who do I see while I'm watching that replay? Hit that motherfucker. And I was thinking to myself, oh, he's lucky my bitch ass was in the bed. Because see, the first time he tried coming back over there that I saw him in the chat, and I went off, and he left. He left real quick, like,
what did you say to him, Charlie?
I went up on that panel. It got thrown away too. I'm so sad because I went off. I went up on that panel and I told him that he can't rap. I told him all you type is pills and zennies, pills and zennies. That's what his literal has. No verses in his little rap. Has very little like hook. When I say very little, it's almost like mumble rap but worse. It's like that white boy who try to rap who can't rap. You ever heard one of
no.
them in the closet? Yeah, that's what it sound like.
I think
He
what's
got
that
rap
what's
tattooed
that
across his
boy?
knuckles. How you gonna have it tattooed on you and you can't rap?
Well, I think what's his name? The one that was fussing with Malik. You just said his name.
Audio, yeah.
Yeah, he said that when he went over there, it was a bunch. He said, man, it seemed like it was a bunch of devil worship and stuff. And he was like, yeah, yeah, I worship the devil. He said, and me and my girlfriend, we're vampires. And it's like,
It was
why
more
is
about
he?
pills and Xanaxes and like drug abuse, and he's like got a fake pow pow acting like he's doing it at the camera, ain't even holding it right. The whole thing. If you go over to his channel and look at it, you're like, what the
I'll
hell? And then
never.
it's really bad. It's really, really bad. When I say I've heard mumble rappers sound better, I've heard mumble rappers sound better.
I just think he thinks he's going to get people to go over to his channel. There's no other reason for him just to hit the panel and just sit there, just sitting, not saying a word, just smoking. I think it's a blunt or a cigarette or both. And he's just looking down into the camera.
And then
And
he gonna say all he do is come over here and just chill. He just come over here and chill, and when people ask him why he here,
and I hate people that they act like they can't be in the chat and chill. Why can't you sit
and he be
in
on
the,
camera. You don't even got to have your camera on.
or just sit in the clouds and chill? Why do you have to feel like we want to look? And he looks dirty. He looks scrubby.
Why does his? Oh, I said he had a Timu wig on too.
Well, he
Why does he look like? Okay, can I ask you? If you ever look at his hair, right? Why does he look like he go to a lady's beauty shop for his hair? Because it looked like he got highlights and lowlights in that bitch.
You
I
know
am not
what?
joking you. It don't look. It's not natural because I could show you natural male hair. My son has beautiful long hair. And no, it looked like a wig.
He took it down one night because somebody was in it, because he sits up there and he reads the chat constantly. So that's why his feelings get hurt a lot because he's reading the chat. And somebody had, wrote in there something about a team. I think they might have said team wig or something, or that's not his hair.
I wasn't the only one that thought that.
And he took his hair down. It's real long, and it's his, but ugh, I don't know. Ugh.
Well, again, he has no boundaries. Like, I mean, we always have known that a lot of shit can go on over there. A lot of fuckery. He allows people who be playing on his top, talking shit to him, doxing, flagging, snatching channels. But that shit with the PA shit, that like. But you know what? It don't matter because not only do he still allow certain people on his panel, but everybody still be over there watching. So
yeah, I'll still turn him on and fall asleep to him and give him his click and his view. But when him and Pizza got into it, one of the main things he would, because Pizza went ahead and fired up a live at the same time. Because if I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna talk shit on my own. And plus, she probably wanted to drain his chat too. But when he was over there arguing and fussing at once Pizza left, that was the main thing he was arguing about, was people that disrespect him when he lets them up on his panel, how they disrespect him. And he was done with having people coming up there disrespecting him. And it's like you add that and him having ZX and PA up on the panel, it just doesn't go together. And I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either, child. But did y'all see Bertha May? Bertha May had made a post on her channel. I don't know if y'all saw what Bertha May said. Did y'all see her post?
Not yet.
Okay, Bertha May. Damn it. Hold up. Where are my screenshots? Okay, Bertha May said, please don't ever forget that Rodney was leading the charge against Goosey, calling him a pedo. Rodney was hitting links and firing up his own lies talking about Goosey. But now no one should be discussing his situation. Hypocrisy. That's what Bertha May said.
That's true. He did. That's what he did. I can't stand that. Yeah, he did.
But that shit was Seven. I had commented on Seven's wall. I said, period, poo.
Here's the part that gets me. Okay, so a lot of these people who say stuff about kids, they're trying to deflect on them, right? But a lot of this is beefing. So people are saying off the wall crap that they don't really think in their real life or would never do. A lot of this is for shock value or to piss you off because they know it's a hot button for you. They know it bothers you. That's why they do it, right? They're trying to pick and find the thing that bothers you, right? And this is during beefing. But he actually was talking, this is not in a beefing manner, not upset about anything, and was talking about how hot or how much stamina and all these things, like sexualizing 17-year-olds. There's a huge difference between the two because one is, I'm beefing back and forth with you, so I say some shit. And do I agree with it? No, I think kids should always be off limits, but I can't tell no other person out here how to fight, right? I can't tell people how to beef. I can't tell them what to do. They're grown-ups, right? But it's in a beefing thing. It's not like they're over here saying, I'm going to go do this to, you get what I mean? Like, I'm really, no. And this was not in the beef sector. This was something he tried to keep hidden that people found.
What's up, Shame and a Scandal? How you doing?
It's a shame and a scandal, baby.
Just a nasty old piece of shame and a scandal. Ooh, that's what's been going on lately, child. That's what's been going on lately.
Who used to say that, though, back in the day? It's a shame and a scandal. Who used to say that? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. But yeah, make sure y'all liking and sharing the video, please, and thank you very much. Now, Dr. Sophie said, for professor since socio-psycho students here, mental illness shit, that's how I got here. Oh, he was talking to Dwayne.
We're all Sophie's case studies. He probably wrote a thesis on
He probably wrote a thesis about everybody.
Did I make
He got one on YouTube, Choreo. He got one on YouTube.
Here's the thing I told Sophie the other night. I think we were in Pizza's chat. Sophie has over 7,000 people blocked, right? And
I thought I was bad. 7,000?
Over 7,000.
I'm thinking 300-400 is bad.
No. And I think Manny, I miss Manny, but he's probably up there with Soapy. Manny I used to tell Manny, I don't even, you probably are in, you probably only think me and you are in the chat. I was like, 'cause you got everybody else
Just Read
blocked.
Foot was like that too. She
Right.
got over 900, or she had like almost 1,000 blocked.
Yes, but I often, I told Sophie, I'm like, I'm just surprised that I'm not one of the ones you've blocked. And
I
man,
know, baby.
either.
We're
Because,
so special for y'all.
no, it ain't that. I just don't know. Because Soapy blocks people, like he said, they don't even have to be talking to him. If he just goes, oh, that bitch ignorant, block. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just amazing to me that you and Manny never blocked me. Because if I get on a roll and I'm chewing edibles and drinking a little vodka, I type pure class shit in chats. People don't block me out their chats. I don't understand it. Because I just don't get it. But I mean, I'm glad Soapy don't block me now. Because I said something, don't be blocking me now. But yeah, he got over 7,000 people blocked. It's crazy.
That is a lot of people.
That's
It's
a
not.
lot. Soapy don't play.
That's more than most people have subscribed to their channel over here. Like that's a lot of people. Soapy?
Soapy don't be playing with these people.
Damn, he just be knocking people just right, left, right, just
yeah. Like,
but can I show y'all something real quick?
Of course.
Because I was just on while y'all was talking. Don't judge me, but I was on Walmart trying to order something, right? While I was watching and listening to y'all.
Oh Lord, off topic, but go ahead.
Off topic, but I gotta show y'all. Okay, so have y'all seen this?
What is that?
What do it look like? Is my question.
You know what it looks like.
Why I was just over on the Walmart and I was trying to order me something, and you know how Walmart just shows stuff on their site, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? It says bedhead after party, some shit, right? And I'm like, whoa.
That's literally a gel for your hair, though.
I read it. I figured it out. But I'm like, what the fuck kind of bottle is this?
Girl, take that down before somebody blocks.
I'm like, bedhead, head all right, child.
Take that down for somebody tries to strike you for that.
Girl, I'm like, I could not believe. Girl, they show shit like that on here. That's
same, Dr. Supper. You know, we've been here for the longest time. From the beginning.
Sally Girl said Dr. Soapy blocked. Oh,
what's Soapy down there saying? Because I know
he said he's been here since 2016.
Oh, so he was here before me, because I think I got here in 16, 17.
Yeah, we all around the same time.
Right? Around 16, 17. I think 17.
Yeah.
This channel I'm on now was created in 2017 in October, but I had a channel before this that I was in. That I ended up doing away with the channel because I had too much information. You feel me? Too much identifying information, and I learned the hard way. And we all
learned the hard way.
I got rid of that channel myself. So that one used to be Charlie 87. If y'all remember back in the day, that was the channel name was Charlie 87. But I had like videos of my son, myself on there, all kind of stuff. So I deleted it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I started this one. And then if you look at my very first short on the channel, it's me waving saying, hey, this is Charlie sending love. And I did that because people thought that it was a clone and someone was trolling people with my name. So that's why I ended up doing that short. So because when I first came in, people were like, is that our Charlie? You know what I'm saying?
I'm over here on this Walmart looking at this thing, but yeah, it's supposed to be something it's used by salon professionals to tame frizz, flyaways, static in the hair. And I was like, what? They Walmart, whoever made this product, they know what they trying. That's funny though. Bedhead.
you know,
Bedhead.
seen people like do like emo stuff and stuff like that. Bedhead has been around for a lot of years. They used to do like, you know, when people used to do mohawks or points or whatever. That's just been around for a long time. So that's why I knew what it was. You know, that's from my white side and my white.
I'm about to say it probably depends on what kind of hair texture you have too.
That's the white people. That's the white people shit.
I ain't never ever seen that product before or even heard of it. I saw bedhead and it looked like some head was on the tip of that thing. I was like, what the fuck?
You know, back in the day when the boy bands used to spike their hair and shit, that's what they used when they put it through the little gel through the hair.
Oh, I remember my homegirls, my white homegirls in school. I remember they hair be like 12, 13, 14 inches high. Shit, I remember those hairstyles. But that's funny because I had seen something the other day and it was like showing like the hairstyles back in the day. And I was like, man, we should come back with some of those hairstyles. Like I seen somebody recently, y'all, with some finger waves and they was popping. I was like, you know what? Let me come back with a motherfucking big ass corn roll. I mean French roll with some little twisties and some waterfalls and so shit. Let me don't play. Man, the hairstyles is epic. Like everything we did back in the day, epic. Our dances, our music, our hairstyles, our clothing. Like, man, people couldn't fuck with us, especially in the 90s. People just couldn't fuck with us. But life goes on.
I think at one point in time, a lot of people were blocked by Dr. Suppy. He had me blocked for a while, then he unblocked me. And I think it's because at first he didn't know me. If that makes like because I was in certain people's camps and he was in certain people. You feel me?
And then, she said she thinks she's one of Sophie's 7,000
and was like, oh, I like Charlie. You feel me? But like I've been blocked by a few people and I didn't even know it. And the only reason I find out, you know how I find out I'm blocked by somebody? I start seeing people saying hey to them in chat and I don't see them. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm blocked now. Cool.
And see, that's how I know this particular person, and I ain't gonna say their name because there's somebody that y'all like, but they don't like me. But every now and then, it just depends on, I guess, how they feel. One day I look up and I can see all their comments, and the next time I look up and people talk to them and I can't see their comments. And just so I don't think I be tripping, because I know the deal. You have to put it on all chat instead of top chat. I know that. So I'll just go on the backup channel and be like, okay, I'm blocked again. Yep, they blocked me again. You know, they be blocking me on and off, and I don't know why. I'm like, why do you block people on and off? That is so silly to me. Like we can't tell that you're blocking us and then unblocking us and reblocking us. Like we could tell. That is so weird to me.
Here's my thing. I don't have time for that. I don't have anyone. When I say no one is on my personal block list, I don't have anyone. Because I'll just ignore you. I'll just ignore you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even block people. You just don't. I just move around. You don't exist.
I just don't see you.
I don't care if you know. I don't. If you've even said something to me in the past, I might cuss you out and tell you off. But I don't care to block you.
Shit, I'll be forgetting 6 months later saying hey to somebody that don't like me.
Yeah, I just don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Because what you said didn't affect me. I was just in the mood to cuss you out. You know.
You ever did that shit, Corey? Forget somebody don't like you because you ain't blocked them. And like they said, y'all had some kind of little kerfuffle or something. And then you forget about it. And then you say hey to them. And
no.
I've done it.
I'm going to be honest. Since I was gone for the 10 months, there have been times in chats when people speak to me and I'm thinking, I don't think I used to like you, but I don't remember. So I just go ahead and speak, but I don't remember at this point. So
let me tell y'all this.
And I'm going to give you something. If I speak to you twice and you don't say anything back,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I'm good.
But you know what? For a long time, and people might have noticed this for me for a long time, I wouldn't speak. I would speak like I would go into the chat, hey, whoever the CC is, you know, Maz in chat, right? Because for a long time, I didn't speak to people directly unless I really knew they rock with me and I rock with them. And so because one time I was in somebody's chat, this is probably 3-4 years ago. Can't even remember the chat. But I was in somebody's chat, and you know how you just be like, hey to everybody. And I must have said hey to this person. Do y'all remember that? Y'all gotta remember that because I talked about it. And they was like, don't you fucking speak to me. I mean, they just started going on a rampage. And I didn't even know who the fuck they were. I was just saying hi to people in the chat. And so
I wonder if you get heat because they don't like me and they're like, oh,
no, this was like before. Yeah, this was before we even rocked heavy.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, what the fuck? And so I was back in the chat. Well, fuck you then. I won't talk to you then. Shit. And they was like, they kept talking. I was like, whatever then. Fuck you then. I just kept saying the same shit over and over, getting on their nerves. And they finally stopped talking. Because I'm like, why the fuck you keep talking? You know how little kids is. What the fuck you keep talking for then? Shut the fuck up then. You know, I was doing some of that.
I think I might.
I know y'all gotta remember that.
Did y'all see Rick Reed's live?
Yes, I saw his live, but I only got halfway through. And then I had to hit live to do my live because I was trying to get in and get out. But I gotta go back and watch the rest of Rick Reed's live. But from what I get from Rick Reed's live, and you can fill me in on anything I miss, but the consensus stands with most of the sector that they believe Rodney said the shit, posted the shit, whatever. And, you know, they're not believing that it's fake and all this kind of stuff. And that seems to be consensus of the majority of the sector. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's up with Rick? What did you see over there
that's basically what he was saying and giving his reasons why he felt that way. And yeah, he's like a lot of us. Yeah, he feels the same way. But like you said, he ain't got no beef with him or anything.
Yeah, he ain't got no beef. But just like everybody else said, how grown ass man, 50 something, almost 50, a little over 50, whatever, feel that pressure to cop to something like that. Something so salacious like that. It behooves me.
Not behooves. Okay.
Yeah, it behooves me.
Don't behoove. don't behoove it. Yeah, I
love when I can use that word.
I just thought I just wanted to hear, because Rick Reed's gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And I just really wanted to hear what he had to say. And because sometimes he'll give people, I kind of feel like Rick was gone for a long time and he kind of came back, and Rick's a lot more chill than he used to be. You know what I'm saying? Rick used to, he just doesn't go off like he used to and drag
unless he has to, because that nigga, he was still jump off the porch, but he's a little
Yeah. But he just,
so the way I look at it, right now he's sitting on the porch in his rocking chair, just chilling, telling us what's going on and how he feels. And if you piss him off, he gonna jump off out of that rocking chair, and you don't want to do that. Leave him in his rocking chair.
Exactly. It was just very interesting to hear his side of it, and I've seen a lot of people going, "Was Mother going? Mother ain't trying to." Mother has checked out, really, as far as beefing and stuff. I don't even know if somebody start messing with him if he come back at this point. But I do know that I was in really, because I haven't even seen him in chats. I do know I was in Really BTV's live today, and he dropped down. So, but yeah, I don't think he's into his traveling and setting up different things. I don't even think the OGs just aren't feeling it, and I tried to go over and watch Sean Bradley's, like you had said in your other live, but I went to Sean Bradley.
Oh yeah, it's not that one, it's Club Chat Travels.
Okay.
Yep, Club Chat Travels.
Okay, because I was like, no, because those videos were like a year old, 6 months. Okay, what is it again?
It's just Club Chat. The name of his group, Club Chat Travels.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
That's where he be over there.
How did he feel about all of this? I don't remember what you said he said.
Oh gosh, let me remember.
Okay, well then never mind. It's okay.
Oh gosh,
it's okay. It's okay. I was just wondering if, because that jacket was put on him, if he felt like, a jacket was being put on Gomer, but it's not a big
I
deal.
don't know, but it's
It's not a
just
big deal. Yeah.
yeah.
Now, I
It's
will say what I did hear him say to Rodney's
mhm.
face about the whole situation. Rodney, what are we doing here? You're a gay man, I'm a gay man, and we know that jacket's been put on. Why in the world would you cop to something you didn't do? Why would you make excuses? Why would you, like, come on now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, that's basically what everybody is asking. Like, that's why people are calling him like out of his name, like dumb, slow. People calling him stuff like that because it's like something got to be wrong with you to cop to something like that. Like it's not like you stole a car. It's not like you cussed your mama out. It's not like you know, yeah, even if somebody says you did something like wrote a blank check or did something like that fraudulent, like this has something to do with like underage. Like I don't know. I don't
Here's
understand.
my thing.
I don't
My
get it.
father has always told us that he was like, look, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you've done, he was like, please try not to let them folks get you. He was like, but no, if they do get
Hmm.
you, I'm on my way. He was like, I don't care where you are. He was like, just never feel and know I'm on my way. And
Hmm.
so, I just but he also said, and don't say anything. He was like,
Hmm.
that just they ask you your name. He's like, don't even. He was like, now if they get your driver's license and they look at it, let that be what they have, but don't say yes, don't say no. Just sit there and ask for an attorney. He was like, don't say anything. And to
Hmm.
me, it's almost like nobody has given him the basics for it. Just doesn't seem like he was, what do I want to say, it doesn't seem like he's been for 50. He just seems so new. You know what I'm trying to say? It just doesn't seem
Hmm.
like anybody's ever told him the things that are needed to survive in life. Does that make any sense? The basics.
Yeah, I
Like,
understand what you're saying. And
you
hey, Tay baby. Hey, Deanna. Thank you for the jewels,
hey,
Deanna. And
hey,
hey, Tay baby, and everybody else that just came in.
hey,
yeah.
baby,
It's
hey,
just
Tay
baby.
like,
baby.
it's like, didn't no one sat you down and tried to teach you, you
My
know,
daddy always said, deny,
anything?
deny, deny.
Yeah, I'm
Even if
not
you
even.
did it, deny it. Even if they don't admit to shit.
Well, my dad. He. Never mind. That's telling too much information. But yeah, he told me don't even deny. Just don't say anything.
Yeah, he
He
said, be
said,
quiet.
yeah, because
Plead the
cops.
fifth.
Yeah, because cops try. They're allowed to lie to you. A lot of
Mhm.
people think that cops just tell the truth when they're in there and they have you in the interrogation room. They're allowed to lie to try to trip you up. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When they
My
pull
dad
you
said,
up.
tell them you ain't saying nothing till your lawyer is
Yeah,
present.
exactly. Even when they pull you over, give them your driver's license, whatever.
They
And
can lie and
yeah,
say the
don't
person
just
your roommate said that you said.
yeah, just don't
Hmm.
say anything because the more you say, they're trying to trip you up to use it to get you out of that car and arrest you, or get you out of the car. Just don't say anything. And it just seems like no one's ever taught him the facts of life. I'm not talking about sex, actually. I'm talking about just basic things to survive out here in the world.
Yep. And Dr. Soapy, right. Two things people don't play with: children and the elderly. Guilty, even proven it. Child, I'm telling you, you say my child tell me you did something to them, they gonna have to prove my child lying
Yeah.
because I'm rocking and I'm rolling with
Yeah.
my seeds, my sons, my yeah. Shit, I
I
don't play about my sons. I really don't.
Yeah, I was watching this true crime podcast earlier, And it was this girl. The cops came into her house. Her car had been used in a Erder, right? And so her car was used. And so they were she was 21. So her dad was in there with her. But technically, yeah, he couldn't tell them not to speak. She had to say that for herself. She had to ask for an attorney for herself. But he was like, yeah, well, the dad was like, I just want y'all to leave. And do you know he let the cops talk him out of making them leave his house? And I'm sitting on my couch going, no, you can make them leave. But he sat there and let them interrogate her to the point they put handcuffs on her and walked her out of the apartment. Because she didn't know. She was 21, and I'm thinking to myself, if she can't depend on you, you can tell anybody to get out of your home, cops included.
Unless they have a warrant. That is
exactly.
If they have no warrant, they can't be in your home. And
Charlie, they didn't. They just came over there to ask her questions, and they were tripping her up every which way but loose. And he was like, well, I think I want you guys to leave my home. We're talking to her. She's 21. And he sat back down. I'm like, Lord, please, Jesus. Thank God, If you can't protect your child, I don't care if they're an adult, you're supposed to step in. I just don't trust cops. But, yeah, right.
Don't trust nobody. I'm going to say this. Just her shit. Just like I'm gonna say, if you ever get caught up in, the best thing you can do is shut the hell up. And the best thing with this situation with Rodney that he could have done when all this came out was disappear for a while and shut the hell up. Because the more he talks, the more he's digging himself in a hole. I've said it, and he ain't listening because he just keeps digging.
That's what they said. Like, if you feel that much pressure, just log off. You don't have to be here.
But here's the thing with that. And I'm playing devil's advocate. Now, okay, he's been talking a mile a minute. They've told him to leave. He's still hitting panels and going live and stuff, and that's on him. Maybe right now he's gone. I'm sure he's up in the bushes. He's probably listening to us right now. But even if he left, wouldn't that have looked guilty? Oh, he didn't even want to stand in the paint.
True,
he ran.
I would rather for him to run than sit up there and cop to some bullshit. But I know what you're saying too. And what up? Hey, CEO, little boss lady. What up, room shaker?
CEO, little boss lady, how you doing? But think about it like this: what he had tried to explain away, right? Does that not look 20 times worse than if he'd have shut up and not said anything at all? Yes, we would have looked at him sideways, given him a side eye, we'd have had our feeling. And there's a possibility a lot of people, no matter what he says or does, are not going to like him and be cool with him, and they're going to bring this up at every opportunity, right? But with the explanation that he gave us makes it 20 times worse. I was talking about myself when I was 17 and thinking about myself when I was 17, and then the other two, he couldn't explain away at all. He couldn't say nothing about the milking and the whatever else he said, and talking about how he's young and cut and I can drain, or the other one of the other one I'm trying to remember right now.
Oh, the one about keeping a secret. Yeah.
The one about keeping a secret. But see, just like I had said the other day, if your coworkers or anybody, of that caliber, your boss, your whatever, management, if they would heard you say, oh, well, I was just talking about myself, still, yeah, that's what Rick was saying, like, still, yeah, why would you talk about, your 17-year-old self like that on social media like that? That's still creepy. No matter how you look at it, I would never be like on here, when I was 17, yeah, I was this and I was that, and I could drop it and I could do all this, and he making it sound like his excuse is I was referring to me. As a grown ass person, like I said, it would be different if you were like really still close to 17 and you said, oh, well, a year ago, child.
Yeah.
But you like 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I look like 50-something years old talking about girl at 17 and posting on, yeah, I used to be this and I used to be able to fuck all night and I used to be able to do, I was you know what I'm saying? That excuse, that it don't add up. It don't make sense.
There's
And
no
just
contact.
at this point, just leave it alone. Quit talking about it. Go pray it away. I don't know. Just quit
I
talking
wonder.
about it.
I wonder if like you said, KRN did. Screenshot. He did. I mean,
He
he
did the recording. He did a screen
right.
recording.
I wonder if he has more in the. More in. If he has more that he's not telling, that he's got the clip ready, so if something break out,
Well, since he has the screen recording and they've been deleting posts, or he been deleting posts, he's KRN and them is like, when you go back to look at the post that KRN screen recorded, it's just big gaps now missing. So he's
No,
just deleting a whole bunch of shit.
but yeah. But what I'm saying is, with him with the recordings, I'm wondering if there's stuff that he caught before before Rodney deleted them, and if there's more stuff that
Oh no,
hasn't
I
come
think he
out
would have
yet.
said it. I think he would have.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
think
though. KRN will hold stuff back.
I don't know.
And wait until something else pop off. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. In this type of situation right here, especially with him denying now after he confessed, and now that they are telling KRN that he's a liar and all this kind of stuff, and people have concocted all that shit, I would think that he would put it out now. That's just me.
I don't know, because I got a feeling in 2 or 3 weeks when this blows over, even though he, every time he gets up on a panel and tries to dog somebody, this is going to be brought up. But because once this blows over, he's going to get on panels. He's probably really going to cuss me out now that I've been talking about it, and all these other people. He's going to go back to doing what he does. And I'm wondering if KRN has held something back. So if he tries to get, we're, rude with him again, let's just say rude, if he'll be like, yeah, but this is one I didn't show. What about this? What about that? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I see. But if he start cussing, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Get to cussing.
You got that
cussing.
right. You got that
I
right.
done been cussed out. I've been cussed out before. Shit.
But
Get
like
to
you
cuss.
said, I don't go dark. I never go dark. And
No, what T said, he said about her husband?
Yes, he wished my father death, and he wished me. He said a whole bunch of stuff to me about me, and it's like I will never go to his channel. I will never watch a live. Same with Shaquem when he was over there cussing me out. I have no idea exactly what he said. I will never give either one of them a click and a view ever. And
that's how you do it. I mean, some people, especially if they like that banter, because some people, they live for the beef, right? It's the beef sector. So they'll go and they'll listen and they'll see what you said so they can come back. And some people, they just be like, I don't even need to hear what the fuck you said. They just can go smooth. And we got some of those people, they can go smooth the fuck off and drag like no other without even listening to what the op said about them. So that's some good motherfuckers right there. Shit, one of them in the chat now, Deanna.
Who's down there?
Deanna, all she gotta hear is you had her name in her mouth, and she ain't even gotta go back and watch your video.
Well, it has to be somebody credible, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. Not just anybody, but somebody she like beefing with or already beefed with, or you know what I mean.
You see, I hate that a lot of these perfect or number one draggers have lost those channels, because I think those videos were classics. Some of those now Miss Olivia, if you go way down her timeline, she hasn't lost a channel, so you can go back down hers and catch some of the old stuff. But everybody else has lost their their original channel, so all that stuff is lost because, oh my God, Deanna would have. There are people that stopped talking to me because I would be in Tracy, Deanna, Miss Olivia. I would be in their chats when they would be dragging people, and those people wouldn't even speak to me because, back then, if you were down, well, still, if you down in the chat laughing, they get offended. And it's like, it's funny. It don't mean I agree with it. The shit's just funny. You know, who doesn't laugh at a Deanna drag? Who wouldn't
Right. I
laugh?
mean, it's just funny, but some people will believe if you laugh at them, they gotta block you, take your mod stick, and
Mhm.
all that kind of shit like that. But I'm glad that we kind of are a little far removed from that time period. Because
I'm not.
Charlie, y'all know back in the day, everybody be blocked in chats, and you just be looking from the sky because we just used to be laughing and shit and just having a good old time. And then it got to the point where people's like, "Oh fuck that shit, you're not really for me, or you're not really supporter, or you not if you over there laughing, don't even be drop down in the chat and say good morning. Oh, it's a wrap. They gonna clown you, drag you, block you, all
Oh,
that shit."
yeah. But Deanna used to cuss me out because I supported Tracy. Jay Dunn used to do that. So I've been cussed out, because I would be in people's chat. But Deanna she never blocked me. And the cuss outs weren't ever really bad. She just cussed me out real quick, give me a little 10, 20 seconds, little light, and she'd move on and stuff. But yeah,
I remember the little banter that you and her used to have.
yeah, but it was never like bad. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because I can tell. I've been knowing Deanna so long. I can
saying?
tell if she really just like remember the relationship with her and Betty White.
Yeah, I
Betty
don't know.
White used to piss
Yeah,
Deanna off so much,
yeah,
but Deanna didn't hate Betty White. She,
no,
it was just like
no,
Betty. All right, Betty, don't have me, Betty.
yeah,
The-
you
You
know,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was fun to watch. It was fun to
It
watch.
was
Yeah.
fun, because Deanna would call me up on her panel, Charlie. She'd be like, Corio, come up here. I'd be like, oh, Lord Jesus. But I'll hit a panel.
Like, am I about to get a spanking?
Yeah, she spanked me a little bit, and I'd be like, okay, okay, Deanna. All right, you got me. I'm going to get on.
Yeah, Deanna just been one of those ones. Like, there are certain ones, like, and, I know a lot of us like people that others don't like. I can't help that who I like, but there are certain
No.
ones that I like from day one.
Mm-hmm.
And she was one of them. I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm-hmm.
girl I love her. She's just,
Mm-hmm. You
oh,
know how?
I would live for her. Remember, she was going live in the morning all the time?
Oh
I
yeah.
live for her morning lives.
It was Blessed. Then it would be Nika. Then it would be Brianna, and then it would be Miss Olivia. No, it would be Deanna. Then Mrs. Olivia. Then Kwani would fit in there somewhere, and it was just fun. Charlie, you were gone. Yeah, it just used to during
Yeah.
COVID. It was
It
just
was too much
amazing.
fun.
It was
It was
amazing.
it really it
Yeah.
really that's one thing I could say. Even with some of the most ridiculous shit that people did to each other during that time period, it really helped a lot of people who were suffering in silence. A lot of people who had family members just falling off and dying, and kids, and
Yeah.
even people sick themselves in the hospital.
Yeah.
They have stated stuff like that. Yeah, I was sick, taking the medicine, treatments, trying to get well, and watching y'all asses just that was like the highlight of their day.
That's when I got rid of cable, and I've never gotten it back. I have
Yep, a lot of
streaming,
people got rid of
but I
cable
got rid
during.
of
Yep,
cable because I would be on YouTube for all day, all night. What? Because
yep,
it was live after live after live
yep.
after live.
It was literally live after live after live. I mean, it
Mhm.
was so hard to keep up.
It was hard to keep up. It was
It
so.
was like soon as somebody started fighting, the video pop up, they back. Then that person come back.
And
Then
you
that person
didn't,
come
and
back.
they didn't have to worry about their channels being
Nope.
struck.
Didn't nobody flag.
No, no,
They
no.
wasn't trying to take no channels. People was all about that money back then. We just gonna keep battling every day, all day, and making that bank. That's
Yeah.
what it was about.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. But now people don't want to see you making no bank. They don't want to see you making money on
They
here.
don't want to see, and I think it's just the influx of new people that want to be in the beef sector, but they don't like the beefing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this is just awful. Quit, drop them. Oh my God. And it's like, no, don't drop them. Let them go. Except for, like Malik pulling out the pow pow and stuff, where you got to get rid of your life. But other than that, let them go. Let them go. I miss Deanna. I wish she would come live, you know. But ain't
Hey,
really nothing,
Ivory.
ain't nothing to come live for. Who you gonna beef with when nobody else is going live? You know what I mean? You know. Like, Shelly. Shelly's in her soft life. She's over there making big money doing shorts and stuff. But Shelly was another good one. When she would get on one and start dragging, it was just
Mm-hmm.
good. It just, I don't know. Five Babe, I know a lot of people don't like her, but Five Babe could drag.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know.
Yeah, what up, Vibrant? How you doing? Yes, yes, that's what they said about Betty White. Yeah, Franny. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She
yeah,
that
transitioned a while ago.
that
yeah,
broke my heart when I heard that because
yeah.
like regardless of like sometimes you have some words with Betty White, then you be cool, whatever the case may be. Like I do miss like her trolling in the chat.
I just always get along with people that speak their mind. I never had a problem with Betty White. And we would
I
laugh
don't
and
think I
chat.
ever did, but
Yeah, we would laugh in chats because we'd be dragging, cutting up in the chats. I just always have a respect for because you always know where you stand with someone. I don't like fake bullshit and all that stuff. You either gonna know I'm with you or I'm against you. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. You're always gonna know where I stand. I don't try to purposely hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm of the belief, don't ask me if you don't really want to know. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I've always been that way. And Betty White was just one of those people. She would say what's on her mind. She'd get cussed out, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
blocked. But
Yep. And VA Sagittarius said, I remember going from YouTube to Periscope back and forth all day.
yeah,
Yep, you're right, Vibrant. Betty has been gone for quite some time.
yeah.
Yep.
Remember her pigs?
Oh yeah, she used to talk about her pigs, and she used to
Yeah.
hit like Betty White. Like if she hit your panel, you was like, she hit our panel a few times. I was like, whoa. Over the years, what?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I couldn't believe it because I always thought she was just a troll, and she would always be like, "I'm not a troll. I be doing videos. I got, she be posting pictures. I mean, videos of her pigs and everything. Like,
Mm,
and I would go over there and watch. I'm like, oh, she really does have like a channel. She just,
yeah. I always
but
made it a point to hit every uh OG's panel. That was I was like, I'm gonna hit every OG's panel. And I think I've been on panels with Mother, but I never hit his panel. And I never hit yeah, I think he is he the only one?
I
I
don't think I
like
ever hit Mother's panel either. But Mother has hit our panel several times.
yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah,
they said Miss Brown Hester too has been gone for quite some time
yeah.
too.
Did she pass away or she just said forget it?
I don't know. I don't know, but that's what Vibrant is saying in the chat.
Yeah,
And Franny Mae, yeah, the nicknames, some of the nicknames are so funny. She said Little Lobster Tail.
who is Little Lobster Tail?
You know who Little Lobster Tail?
No, I probably do, but I can't remember. I've heard that before, but I don't remember.
Lobsters, seafood.
Oh, ooh.
I do believe it's pizza, ain't it?
Oh, I thought she was crab legs. But that's seafood, so yeah, I get it.
No, see, a lot of people have named or called her Little Dirt over the years. Several people they call Little Dirt. They even call Shaquille Little Dirt.
He is though.
But
He
yeah,
really is.
am I right? If I'm wrong, y'all forgive me, but I thought that's who it was. Charlie, is that who it is? Little Lobster Tail.
what?
Charlie ain't even listening. Charlie, who did Deanna name Little Lobster Tail?
I don't remember.
I could have sworn it was pizza because she was always talking about her
Oh
lobsters and
yeah,
tablets.
what had to have been?
I know who it was. It was Five Babe's daughter. Because remember they took
Oh
her.
no,
Yeah, they
that's
took her
right.
to the. They
Oh,
took her to the seat. They were eating lobster tails, and she asked for one, and they told
oh,
her no. Remember, they told her no, she couldn't have
And
it.
look at Corio remembering shit.
thank
We
y'all
over here
for
like,
keeping. Thank y'all for keeping me honest because I'm just thinking lobster. I know somebody on here really loves crab legs and seafood. I
No,
just put the two together, so forgive me pizza, girl.
no.
Forgive me pizza. But I remember now because they were out eating and she wanted.
Yeah,
I remember
yes, and they
now.
were eating. Her and QB was eating lobster
Yes.
tails, and she told me,
Oh.
"I want a lobster tail," and she told her no.
I
And
remember now. Oh my God. Y'all, that's historical. That the shit right there though, the nicknames for people. Like who did I was that you, Charlie? I told you need to write down a list of nicknames that Auntie then gave to people in the sector.
oh
And
yeah,
I said
I be
because
having to trying to figure out something because like when she first said mayonnaise, I didn't know she was talking
I
about
did not
Jay
know she was
Dunn.
talking about Jay
I
Dunn for
I
all that
know. I was
time.
trying to figure out. I was like, we got so many white people in the sector. Which one is she talking about?
I
And
know
I'm
I thought it
thinking
was
mayonnaise, real
I
light
thought it was
skin.
somebody white too, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, they don't call Charlie that. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, who else? Yeah.
I was
So
trying to figure it out because I
yeah.
was like, it ain't me because the story don't match up with anything I've ever done. So it ain't me. So who we talking about?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't like you to say who they're referring to and I used to hate that like back in the day when I didn't know who the fuck they were talking about. And they would dare somebody to put their name in the chat and then you block. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't you dare put their name in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's who Little
But
Lobster
y'all
is.
right.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back. Restroom break.
Okay.
Okay. Well, see, at least you go to the bathroom, unlike some people who like to piss in bottles.
There you go. There you go. God,
That's
I wish you were awake when he
I
but
know.
you got him one good time, so you can't
I
really.
did. He was in chat. He didn't hit the link, but like the night before, I had missed him, and that was the first time he had been back since he said that shit. At least that I know of, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so the very next night, I said, I'm gonna be at Limits because he hit the link. And I was waiting. I was gonna get him that night. I was actually there. I was tearing him up in the chat, and I was waiting because Audio Lemon and somebody else, they were having a conversation. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to interrupt their conversation. So I was trying to wait for a lull moment when the beef started dying down. Because I didn't want to interrupt the beef. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, that
And
would have added to the beef, though.
but then when that situation they stopped talking, before I could get up there, the little motherfucker ran. And so he was in the chat that day. I saw him in the chat. And so I jumped up. It was the beginning of the Lemon show and wasn't nobody talking about nothing really. So I was like, this is my opportunity. I just got done talking about it over at Lolo, so I was still fired up. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this is my opportunity. People were like, where did it come from? I was like, and LaDawn came up there with me and we was like, tag you in. Thank you. We had fun.
LaDonna
Yeah.
went up there too.
It was me and LaDawn on that ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should not feel comfortable. Every time he does that, someone ought to go up there and remind him that we know what you said. We're not going to forget. You always going to get the business when you come over here. And I hope he gets tired of it and just leaves.
How's an outsider going to come over here to our sector and say some bullshit like that? You know, that's the main point is like, people are like saying, oh, Charlie was cool with VS and VS like, what's his name, Jason. I never supported a damn thing that Jason has ever said or done in this sector. Never been to his channel, never hit the like button. And just because somebody I support somebody, don't mean that I support it. You know what I'm saying? So don't equate that shit. Because like we've said many times, there are people that I like that VS doesn't like. There are people that she likes that I don't like. There are things she says and does that I don't like, and vice versa. We are different people. Do not put us in the same boat. Just like the Hood Table or Corio. Y'all can like people that I don't like, vice versa. It does not affect us.
Oh no, Charlie, you like everybody though.
Yeah, there ain't but one person that I really don't like on here. Like, I don't care for like some people. I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. Hey, you know. But there's only one person that I do not like, and I do not care for them whatsoever. Now PA's on that shit list.
Okay, I'm back. And I heard what
But
y'all was
yeah.
saying about at least you going to the bathroom instead of pissing in a Kool-Aid jug or a milk
It
jug.
was a it was a
Like
it was a
PA.
it was a water bottle.
Yeah, water bottle. Like that is so disgusting. Ugh.
And to not be so embarrassed that you even come back. That's the thing that kills me. You that to me that was shameful. There is no way that I would come back after people saw my piss water bottle.
He just smiled about it.
Yeah.
Like it ain't
Yeah,
no,
Room
yeah.
Shaker say I be trolling her. I don't be trolling Room Shaker. I don't be trolling nobody.
You don't even be down in chats like that.
I be in there, hey, what's up? Now, Rule Shaker, if somebody is trolling you, you know they not me. Because there is somebody that goes around with a name just like mine and they pretend to be me, but most people know that they are a troll and most people will block them on sight. But yeah, if y'all ever think I'm trolling y'all or talking grimy in the chats, y'all know I don't y'all know how I act in chats.
Most times you don't even stay. You'll drop down and say,
Yeah,
"What's
I'll
up?"
be at work. I'm like, I'll be
Then you
dropping
go
down,
back.
hey, how y'all doing? You
Mhm.
know, and
Mhm.
yeah,
Whoop,
but
whoop, whoop.
nah, I don't be trolling. Mm-mm.
There is a troll that is
And
running
thank you for
around.
the super chat, Jill.
Hey, Jilly.
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Jill.
thank you, boo.
Hey, Jilly.
I love Miss
Yeah,
Jill.
shout out to the super chat, L. Franny said, think about how his room smelled. That's what I'm talking about. Even if you have a lid on some urine, it's still gonna smell because that shit is strong as fuck.
He looks dirty. I mean, he looks like he doesn't take showers.
That's what they need to call Little Dirt.
No. Mm-mm.
Little pissy boy. Little, oh,
That's
Lord.
why I call him. I'm gonna tell you, his nickname is Pissy, No Rap, Timu Wig, PA, and I'm gonna keep adding to it too when I find out more stuff. I'm just kidding.
Mhm. Add dirty in there. Add dirty in there somewhere. Cause he just doesn't he look
Hold
dirty?
on, let me make
to
sure
you?
this is talent. Hold on, y'all.
Oh yeah, please.
Talent.
Please.
Hey,
Please.
Hey, talent. What's
I
up? What's
got
going
a
on?
bone to pick with
Ooh, they got a
hello,
bone to pick.
Ooh,
hello, ladies.
hey,
What up?
talent.
What I wanted to ask real quickly: who
Mhm.
detected that bottle behind PA was filled with urine?
Somebody in
Because
the chat.
when I
Somebody
looked,
called it out.
when I looked at it, I mean, that wouldn't be the first thing that came to mind. So
He admitted to it though.
yeah, no, I know that he admitted to it, but the person who
He did a
immediately it came to
Rodney.
their mind, that's troubling, and that person needs to be highlighted as well, because there's no way I would think that a bottle with some brownish liquid in it is urine.
And I
You
ain't
know,
seen it. The picture is out there somewhere, talent.
well, no, actually, somebody had a clip that was
Oh.
rolling around, and it showed a bottle behind them, but that wouldn't be my first thought. Like, that's a bottle of piss. You
Well,
know,
they probably noticed the color was different from like, was it a pop bottle? Was it a water
yeah,
bottle?
it was like a pop bottle, if I
Yeah, they
recall
probably
correctly.
noticed because the color was different. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe
Yeah,
it looked golden. It
Maybe
looked
they got
golden.
ADHD like me.
could have been some
And
honey tea.
It could, you know what?
So
You know what?
let me ask you this. I
What?
heard a little bird was in a chat and
What?
said that you are in support of Rodney.
Oh no,
That
no, wait. Oh, wait a minute now.
that you went
Wait.
up on his panel and said that you had christened him Beef Sector and that you
Uh,
were
I,
giving him helpful hints.
no. What I said was, well, we all know Rodney's beef sector, especially
Whatever.
after all he's been through,
Oh
You,
and
Lord.
and
you
a,
can't
and
you
and
can't
and an
victimize.
OG has given their blessing to him
He
as well.
took
Don't
it
forget
back.
that.
He
Oh,
took it
oh,
back.
I don't recall that one, but
He took
uh,
it back.
okay. But to get back to Rodney, I just told him that that we don't have all the facts. We don't have all the facts yet, and I know his personality is similar to Roe. They can be, when they get flustered, they can just agree to anything quickly. So I think that's what was taking place. Now, when I found out later that he was going by Rodney Kelly, that was when, you know, I had to
Oh yeah,
step
they
back.
cleared that up because
And
they say he should have
here's
just
another
said what it was.
after he was agreeable, which I could kind of see that, you know, the same time, if he just did that on ZX's, right? But then he went over to Nessus and did the same thing and said the same excuses, and then his own panel where he's not even being pressured, he repeated the same thing 3 different times and went into explanation about it, like really hardcore explanation. Now, if he had only did that as ZX's, I could kind of, you know, be like, yeah, he was agreeable because people were attacking him, blah, 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 right? Blase, blase. But because he did it on his own panel too, and I don't know if that live is still up or not,
Yeah.
but if because of that, I'm like, you're not pressured on your own live, you can tell the truth. It's your live. You're the panel holder.
Yeah, but let me say this, Charlie. For those of us who were kind of supporting Rodney through this, you know, it's been a tough time for us. And we breathed a little bit easier this morning when Jay Wilson announced that the age of consent in Texas is 17. So does
No.
that change your opinion at
Nope.
all based on if he's talking about this and it's
Still sick. He's
It's
50.
still- It's
He's
still
not.
a child.
He's not like himself. If he was in his early 20s, he was young himself. It'd still be a little like I'd look at you a little bit, but not as bad. You're almost 50 years old, talking about 17-year-old stamina. I have an 18-year-old son, and I would beat the crap out of a 50-year-old who looked at my child that way. I don't care.
Yeah, Charlie, do you have the same outrage for Sarah?
For
And
who?
the other, Sarah, you know, from Sonny and Sarah, the woman who was dating
Hell
a
yeah.
young.
And them old ass bitches don't need to be trying to date
Well-
them young ass boys.
Well, I mean, look, you know, if it's consensual and it's legal, I don't care what people do, you know. But I am saying when I found out that the age of consent where he lives, then I'm like, okay, then it's still what he communicated was horrible, horrible. But we do have to understand that. I think he's learned from this. I think people have stated he started deleting older tweets. As far as
Oh yeah, a lot of old.
as far as the racist stuff goes, the self-hating comments, we know who Rodney is. I mean, that part I'm not surprised with. That part, yeah. But he
He's been
copped to
doing that
that.
in this sector in a while.
Yeah.
So because the age of consent in Texas is 17, we're not supposed to look at a 17-year-old as still not a child.
Well,
you know,
no. But I'm saying, first of
Even
all,
if it's age of consent, we talking about somebody who was almost 50 when that was
Well-
posted, like going on 50.
but does it change your opinion when he's imagining or fantasizing about something that is legal if it did actually
Yeah,
play
you're
out?
like 30 years older than that child.
Well, I find it odd myself, but when it comes to actually, did he do something illegal, or did he do something? You know,
Technically, it's
I
not
don't
illegal. It
think-
doesn't
And he
mean it's
technically
not
didn't do
immoral.
anything illegal that I'm aware of.
yeah,
But
exactly. I don't
it's
know
the
if he,
optics.
I don't
It's
think
immoral.
I'm going to pray that he never acted on it. So I'm not going to go that far and say he ever did anything with a 17-year-old. But I just think it's creepy and weird. And I honestly don't think that he was thinking, well, I can say 17 because it's the age of consent in Texas. I don't think that he was thinking that far ahead when he said that. I think
Not at all.
yeah, I
And
don't
if
think he
a
was
35, if he's like 50 now, so that was 21, they said 22. So a couple of years ago, so he was still approaching this age that he at now. And to say something like that about a 17-year-old, that's still, to some people, talent, it might make them think.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying he's did anything, but
Right.
the optics.
Yeah, the optics look real bad for Rodney.
It looked
Yeah,
bad. Like
but
if I had somebody who was cool with me, and I know I got children around that age, and they talking like that to me, like girl, them 17-year bitch. The fuck you
actually,
mean? Like, come on now, it's the optics.
actually, Hood, you're the perfect person to ask because I know you don't care either way about Rodney. Let's say you were cool with him, would you distance yourself after all of this, or would you?
Yes, because I have young boys. I mean, of course they grown now, but it don't matter if it's him. It could be Choreo. It could be any one of the people I fuck with online or in real life. If you grown as the fuck, I mean, old enough to have that boy could be your damn grandchild. And you talking about 17-year-olds, yeah, they ooh, I can keep secrets and all this other kind of shit. Them young light-skinned boy. Come on now.
For me,
No, them the kind of motherfuckers you keep from your motherfucking house and from your
But,
kids.
but some would say, and respectfully, why aren't y'all giving that same energy to Sparkles, who has a criminal past?
I
That
don't
information is
know
out
That has
there.
been
anything about
disproven.
Sparkles.
I don't know.
That hasn't been debunked at all. What
Yes, it
happened
has.
was Mika has put out that information. Then they're from the same sector. They work things out behind the scenes, but that information was verified. That is that individual. And I asked that individual, I would give them $300 to stand 10 feet in front of a school. And they
Mhm.
refused to take that. They refused to. And that would have been done via cassette.
Mhm.
And see,
This
I don't
is,
know anything about that talent.
I don't
But what I
either.
do find crazy is how when somebody does something, people are, well, what about them? What about them? What about them? What about them? As if the person
but why are
that
we
that
picking and
that
choosing which one? Shouldn't we want all of them out? If
I
that's
don't
the
know
case,
anything about that. So that's what I'm saying. Like to say, well, why y'all ain't saying nothing? I don't know nothing about that. Who did you say it was?
Sparkle.
Sparkles. I don't know nothing about Sparkles besides when they hit the panel. Like I don't know nothing
wait,
about them.
you seen them on camera though, right?
But I'm saying I don't know nothing about
I've
anything
never,
that you're
I've
talking
never,
about whatever the charges or whatever you talking about. I ain't heard none of that.
See
I've never
that's
seen him on
that's what people
camera
are
either.
saying. People are saying that they don't know anything about it, but there's nobody
But I
looking.
don't. I'm not gonna
There's
sit here and
nobody
lie.
looking into it. But there's a lot of people looking into Rodney.
I'm not looking into shit. I'm
No,
going off of what I'm doing commentary on what I hear. And I ain't never heard none of that shit about. I don't know nothing about that, and I definitely don't speak on shit that I don't know that's very factual. But I ain't never heard none of that. I promise you.
yeah.
I promise you. I ain't never heard none of that.
And I've never seen Sparkle either. I just hear him on panels.
Oh, you're in for a treat. You're in
Now
for a
I
treat,
do have to
Oreo.
say this, talent.
Ooh-wee.
I have seen him on panels, but it was that one time when he had a camera slip.
And
I ain't even gonna hold you. Yes, I was there. Matter of fact, I wasn't there in real time, but it was left up for like a week, right? So when people were talking about it, I was like, what the fuck is they talking about? So I went over there and I looked, and that damn sure that video was still up there with him walking naked through his house, balls hanging and everything. Yeah, booty bucket ass naked.
What?
Eating a bowl of food. What was he eating? Eating a bowl of something. Now that I do know about him.
Well, you're forgetting the dirty clothes all on the floor.
Oh yeah, well I mean the room was messy too, but I mean, yeah.
Clearly somebody who's mentally ill. So
yeah, the
this
room
is somebody
was not tidy at all.
And with those criminal charges out there, you would think that people would really give the energy that they're giving to that.
I will.
Well, they probably don't give him the energy that people give him because we're talking about Rodney, who's a CC who has done and said some of the most craziest shit to people. And I mean, is he even a content creator? The other person, I mean, he's like in the chat.
Yeah, he would be insulted.
Is he even a content creator? I ain't never seen him do any content besides that one video.
He is a look. I'm happy to tell you who he is. One, and you need to check out his lives. Don't be in the dark.
I'm not interested in checking out his lives. I mean, I'm just being honest.
No, but you know what I wanted to say. and I'm not trying to start anything, but didn't you find it peculiar that R and Y was in the chat while Envy was live today?
I
Why was it who chat?
In your
Mine?
chat. Yeah, she was
See, I didn't
typing
even
away.
know Envy. See, I didn't even know Envy was live until somebody dropped down and said, "You live, Envy live." I'm like, why is y'all announcing other people? I did not know that he was live.
No.
did
I
she
don't know. I'm not trying to make anything out of it. I mean, maybe she because
But that don't mean she can't multitask, honey. You know, some
yeah,
people be having
that's
12
true.
devices, watching this, watching that.
That's true. That's very true.
But here's the thing I'm going to say. For since Jay Wilson said, 17 is the age of consent, and that, I guess he was making it seem like it's no big deal because, it's 17 in Texas. But my thing is, for all these people that are backing him up and taking up for him, would any of them have Rodney over to their house when they had a 17-year-old son? Would they do that and be trusting to leave the room, or would you have
Somebody even asked Ness that. Well, they didn't ask her in person. I think they said it on their panel, like, Ness, you got a son, how. But I don't know if Ness responded to that or not. But I did hear somebody address that to Ness.
Oh, I didn't even know that. But
yeah, I can't remember who did it, but
that's
somebody
the
said
thing
that.
I have to ask people. Would you allow him in your house with your 17-year-old son?
That's a good question. Let me ask you, Corio. Would you allow Lemon in the house with your teenage son alone?
Yeah.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I ain't leaving nobody. I love all y'all, but I ain't doing like.
That's the correct answer, Charlie.
If we had to choose, if we had to choose between the two,
that's the correct answer, Charlie. Nobody.
But I don't feel that all
right, but
and I'm not saying Lemon's gay. What I'm saying is I don't feel all gay men would go after a 17-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel I'm going off that strength. That
I don't think Lemon is in that category.
Yeah, I don't
messing with kids.
Even if he's gay or not.
You say that, but there's been I hate to bring this up, but there's been a recent resurgence of these clips about that poor kid with the wet behind that what do they call him, Michael Jackson from Lemon, where the kid is.
I was in Nessa's live when that happened live.
Yeah. So it when you say you feel comfortable, and apparently that kid was 17 years old. It does not that kid, the Michael Jackson, but the shirtless one was 17 years old at the time.
I mean, do we know that he did so? I mean, I can't go off of basing stuff off of if, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I don't know what.
That's why you have to default to what Charlie said.
Well, see, I'm telling you, Talent, if I had to choose between the two, that's what I was gonna answer on. But I mean, my kids are grown as the fuck, and they will tell you I was very, very overprotective. They could go over maybe 5 people's houses at the most, including family, when they was growing up. So I was very, very protective and asked them all the time, even once they got grown, has anybody ever got out of pocket with y'all at any time? Even if you was young and you were scared to tell, or they threaten you or me, or they will tell you. My grown ass sons will tell you, yeah, she was asking that shit when we was in our 20s. Like, Mom, no. We would tell you, like no. Like, I was really protective of my kids.
I don't even know for sure if I was in that live. I remember seeing, because Lemon wouldn't get on camera. Lemon was standing over to the side. But I don't know if I remember him telling his age.
Yeah, he actually said it twice. I had just mentioned this to Ness recently. If whoever, because apparently that live's been deleted, it's only that clip remains. But she said someone has it, and if that ever gets released,
I ain't never seen it.
If that ever, I was cool with it. I was cool with the dude at the time, but I would still hint around about that video being out there from time to time, because you do have to make people aware, and this goes back to Rodney. What he
Mhm.
put, what those comments are vile, but we've heard and seen viler things in this sector. So I don't want to apologize for any behavior like that. That's unacceptable. But when you completely want to cancel him, that's when you have to start asking, well, why aren't you canceling all of these other people who have even more of a history of doing
Mhm.
just heinous activities?
Yeah, I've never said that I want him canceled because I don't, in all honesty, I don't care one way or the other. Because even, when he was up on the panel, I told him to his face, I never liked you, I don't like you, and I never will like you. And he was like, I'm okay, okay, and that's fine. And I'm sure he feels the same way, but I'm not, one of these people that are like cancel him, because first of all, I know it's never going to happen. And second of all, I don't really give this is just interesting to me. But
Right.
if this hadn't happened, he'd be on red the whole time. I just don't comment on him. I don't, I don't, even if he's up on a panel, I just don't even acknowledge him. So, but I don't feel that they're going to be canceling him. So it's not going to happen, talent. I mean, even Pizarro said that eventually she'll have him back on her panel.
Yeah,
So,
I heard you mention Seven. You know,
oh
it's good to
yes.
see C's back. A couple of months ago, you don't recall, and I do like Seven. Let me preface this by I do like Seven. But she wrote
Mhm.
on her wall, she said, I used to think Talent knew what he was talking about, but clearly he doesn't. He thinks my relationship is bad and horrible and not doing well, blah, 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 and try to indicate that everything was all good. 3 months later, she broke up with the gentleman.
Oh, you're talking about
It,
the old guy.
yeah,
The
yeah, no, she recently got back with the same dude, but I'm telling you, the
oh.
first breakup after she never came out and gave me a public apology to say, like, because I'm usually right about everything, and most
Uh,
people know that. And
uh, uh,
what please, you can't say, you look, try to think when I was wrong, but look, what I do want to say is that an apology is in order from Seven. Now, she eventually is giving this gentleman another try, and Seven, I'm here to tell you that's not going to work out either. Because if you can look at him clearly, he's a weak man. He's weak, and I think
the one that she's
the,
with
the right
right now.
now she broke
Oh,
up with him a couple months ago. They got back
oh,
together, and
oh,
this is where
okay.
it's at. But if you look at him,
Hmm.
he exudes weakness to me, and
Oh,
and that's just me. And other women should be able to detect that, and that's a bigger problem. Where are our radar detectors? To help other women, you know, say, look, this dude ain't right.
Well,
You
I'm going to
know,
say this: Seven is a beautiful woman, but she is also a very strong woman. And it's going to take a strong man to be with such a strong, beautiful woman.
yeah, yeah. Charlie. You said it. The same thing for VS as well. It's gonna have to take
A strong man.
strong men, and that guy. And I know you women can't talk about it, but I'm telling you, that guy is weak,
I'm
just
gonna
real
be
weak.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you were here earlier listening. I was saying how I hadn't been over on Seven's channel in a long, like, well over a year or more, because I thought she had just stopped posting. I just went over there today when Jay Dunn said that she had posted an answer to what's his name, Rodney's request, and I went over there, but I didn't even know she was still on there because I thought she was engaged and off doing, living her life. I had no idea that I saw a picture of her apartment, but I haven't even seen this guy. I don't even know what he looks like. No, that's not true because she did have a picture. She was showing her engagement ring, and he was in the picture. But I didn't pay that much attention to it.
Well, a lot of these, it's unfortunate, Choreo, but this we Gen Xers, we know what time it is. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, a lot of these millennials and younger, a lot of this is for uh, they're getting into relationships for attention,
Hmm.
and, and especially when it comes to social media. Look at me in the Dominican Republic with my man.
Hmm.
Look at me, the whole thing. Kind of like what you see with what's that woman's name, the drunk. Uh,
Lovely love.
no, that Kiki and
Oh,
and
yeah.
that Frankenstein dude, and yeah,
Octavius. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, which is clearly based on social media,
Hmm.
and there's no real love there, and
Hmm.
you see that popping up a lot nowadays, like just
Hmm.
the pseudo relationships, and
Hmm.
it's kind of wild when you think
Did
about it. It's
did
really
she
wild.
do a video and tell everyone they had broken up? How did you know that? How do you know that? Does she
Well,
have videos over there?
who of who?
Seven, when they broke up, did she do a video?
She came out here and announced it.
Oh,
See,
okay.
when she pops up, see what happens is when things are going well,
Hmm.
and that goes for a lot of women. When things are
Hmm.
going well in a new relationship, no, they
Hmm.
don't have time to be doing all that community wall posting and doing all of that.
Right. Right.
But hey, when things start to sour, when you
Hmm.
can start telling the tone, because you have to be able to, and that's why I did that with Seven. You have to be able to detect tone,
Hmm.
see how people are typing, and then you can
Hmm.
make certain inferences based
Hmm.
on that. And
Hmm.
you can tell, and this is why I'm just telling her because she knows I keep it real with her. Yeah,
Hmm.
why waste your time? Uh, I would rather be, what's that old song? I, c- I can do bad all by myself,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
rather than being in a relationship that is just, one
Hmm.
sided, or, you
Hmm.
know,
I
just,
had. I bet you I hadn't seen Seven in over 2 years, and she dropped down in Jay Dunn's chat today. I haven't even seen her in chats in a long time.
well, if you see
So,
her starting to pop up more, then we know that
hmm.
what I'm saying, but now she's not going to want to make certain moves just because I'm saying it. But listen, I
Hmm.
just want my original apology, Seven. That's all I'm asking. Just put it up there. You still got the post up there where you said, "I used to think talent was right about stuff." Nah, 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 nah. I'm always right. But look, ladies, I enjoyed my time up here. Oh, I saw Medicaid glasses, Deanna, in the chat earlier. Hey, Deanna.
uh, uh,
Um, no,
uh,
no, no, no.
Don't be talking about my home girl,
You,
Nick.
I love me some Deanna.
Don't be talking about my home girl, Nick. You about to get
No,
jumped up in this motherfucker. No, I'm just playing.
let me get out of here before y'all jump me. Oh,
Yeah, we about to jump your big ass. I heard you real tall.
Yeah,
take
we have to
care.
get stab stools to jump in.
I'm short than a motherfucker, but we gonna find a way. We
Because he's a retired NBA player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they say he
I
taller
gotta
than
get my
Lemon.
step stool. I gotta get my step stool. Even if I'm 5'7", I
They
still gotta get
said
my step stool.
they said
You,
Lemon 6'4" and Talent taller than that. So
yes, because you might want to drop him. I think that
okay.
um, Lemon said he was way taller than him. Like he kind of had to bend down a little bit to come in the doorway of that speakeasy where they all met at. So that's pretty tall.
Child,
It's
Mama
gonna be
Candy
at
just
least
dropped off my truck. I had put in the chat. I'll be right back.
we
But
solved it.
okay, this is what he said it is, Charlie. He said I need a timing. It's a timing change or timing
Timing belt.
something.
Who?
Timing, the timing belt, the timing. Y'all know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
Yeah, the
yeah,
timing
Green's
belt.
in the
I've
chat. He
heard of
probably know
that.
what I'm talking about. The
I know
timing
what a time.
chain.
There's some have chains, some have belts. So
Yeah, he said it's the timing chain. He said the timing chain repair, parts and labor, $1,200.
It, oh,
yeah,
your
Ew.
car broke down.
Yeah, I told. Yeah. Oh, you probably didn't hear me. Yeah, he just brought the truck back. That's why I was gone for a minute. I had put in the chat I'd be back because my truck just got back.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a time and chain repair.
Well,
1,200 parts and labor.
$1,200 is a lot less than buying a new one. So
Oh, he giving me a discount because he said it would be $1,956.
mm-hmm.
But you know, we that's like one of my long time friends and mechanic,
Mm-hmm.
like family mechanic, family friend.
Mm-hmm.
So he said I'll charge you 12. I was like, I don't know. He was like, just let me know if you need timing. Yep. That's what he said, VA.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, damn, is it worth it?
Yeah, instead of getting a new car.
I know, because I keep looking when I thought I was gonna get a new car. Remember I told y'all that my taxes had went up on my home, and so basically my mortgage went up by $500 a month, right?
Oh my god!
Because of the taxes, because I pay everything all together. You know how some people,
mm-hmm.
it's all together in escrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay it all together every month, everything, my taxes, my title, my insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all in one payment every month.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up $500, my mortgage. And that was when I was about to go look for a car. And so when I saw it was so crazy because I went to the bank to put money in the bank and check my balance and pay my mortgage. And so when I was paying my mortgage, they was like, you know, you can't pay partial. I said, what you mean? That's all of it right there. She was like, no, it's like, and she told me how much it was. I said, no. And I hurried up to put up my phone, and you know how sometimes they send you shit in the mail and you just don't look at the mail. And well, my taxes went up. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, being the interest rate on cars is this much and I'm just think I'm going to hold on to my old school. Hold on to it for a little while longer.
If it breaks down again, then you might want to start thinking about it. But just one time belt. Yeah, I'd go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. And
because I promise you, I've been having my shit for a long time. It's been paid off for the grip. And I promise you, all together, since I had my SUV all these years, at the most, I'd have paid $700 for repairs. Mm-hmm. And I've been having this ride for years.
Yeah.
So at the most, that's all I paid so far for repairs. You know, and I'm not talking about oil changes and tires. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about like breakdown shit.
Mm-hmm.
At the most $700. So I think that's pretty good for my ride to be the age that it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I look at $1,200, I just gotta decide: do I want to pay or do I? I don't. I just hate when shit come out of left field. You know what I mean? Like even the mortgage, I'm like, I'm about to get this bitch back. Y'all can have this bitch back. Like, why is my taxes so fucking high? And see, that's what I be telling people. Y'all would think that living in the Midwest, it might be cheaper and all that. It's not. Our shit here is high as fuck. We have the highest taxes on license plates. It's $100 per 1,000, and it don't matter what year your car is. If you buy a $30,000 car, your plate's gonna be $3,000. You know, and so forth and so forth. It's 10% on every 100, so 100 on every 1,000. But yeah,
like, I'm not gonna be doing my sleep study right now anyway, because they told me that they quoted me with a discount, might I add, $600 some dollars. I was like, oh hell no, bitch ain't got 600 laying around like that.
See, everything is so fucking high. And I cannot stand it. But see, the thing about it is, when you have all your shit in escrow, and for those of y'all who do have that, y'all know what I'm about to say. It can fluctuate. Like, I promise you, my mortgage has been anywhere from 14 to 2,000 to 2,100.
Mm-hmm.
It could be 14 one year, 15 the next year, 17 the next year, 15 the next year, 16 the next year, 18 the next year. You know what I'm saying? It fluctuates based on the taxes, and not also based on the taxes, but also based on your insurance, your homeowner's insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when you have escrow, sometimes they take out too much. And then at the end of the year, they realize you paid too much towards your taxes and towards this and that. So the next year, your shit go way down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I love it. This, yeah, yeah, yeah. But don't be surprised if the next year it goes way back up.
Well, my HOA is wearing me out. Every
I'm
time,
glad I ain't got
I
to deal
mean,
with one of them. Ooh,
oh my
child.
God, I'm never. Well, it just my HOA
HOA can be a bitch.
just kicks. $250 for what? You know what I'm saying? For what? Why
Oh
are
my
you
God.
$250? Boom.
Everything
It's
is just
in a letter up under your doorknob. You're just like, well, shit. What the hell now? And it's like, number one, the snow removal is lacking. The you know how we have the dumpster, like when you're riding in and out of the development, it's built down in the ground, you know what I'm talking about, and you throw your trash in. It's like compactor a trash compactor, a huge one, right? So we don't have dumpsters half the time. Don't let it be a holiday weekend. The trash is all, because the compactor can't even, it's so much trash. When you push the button, it doesn't need, it doesn't even work because there's so much trash. I mean, 250. So yeah, I know. Granted, it's not like yours, but I just have to
girl, honey. When I
say
saw that shit, I was like,
it's
my oldest son
ridiculous.
was like, how can we help? How can you help? Shit. I said, well, I'm definitely not getting no roommate because that's one thing. I'm too old for that. We either gonna
Yeah.
be married or we ain't gonna do nothing because I'm
I,
not allowing nobody, no nigga, no hoe, no friend, no nothing.
girl,
Nope,
I'm trying to get rid of Sophie. You know what I'm
nope.
saying?
Mm-mm.
So
But
because
hold
Don't do
on, let me
my
ask y'all
Sophie
about this
like that.
comment.
Don't do my Sophie like that.
girl, I found out she has pancreatitis.
Oh
And
no.
so yeah, and so I took her to the vet, which was $600. Okay. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Oh, the
But
vet fees can be ridiculous.
yeah, so now are you sitting down? She has to be on
Yeah.
special low fat food that costs $65 for 8 pounds.
What? What? Woo, child. Woo, that's like having about 3 kids. You know what? But shit, can I ask y'all real quick though? Real quick though. I was gone for a minute because I had to pull my truck in because my mechanic dropped it off. What is this comment about? Did I miss something when I left?
What kind? Let me read that. Let me
Queen
see.
Tosa said, when someone speaks, y'all make it a pile on. Let me roll out. Thanks to Hood Table for having me. What did I miss?
She's talking about Rodney because she's a Rodney supporter. She doesn't think that Rodney, she doesn't, she believes, put it like this, she believes Rodney.
Oh,
She's, a Rodney supporter, so whatever.
well, how they call it a pile on? We just do everybody's doing commentary because it's commentary. Like that's what any storyline. I mean, Queen Tosa might pick up a storyline that every single person is talking about, like the Catherine Powell. She was over there. We listen to the
Right,
recordings and shit. I mean, I don't call that a
right.
pile on. It's commentary. It's what's hot in the street.
Girl, please. You could call it what you want to, like Good Table said. Anytime something happens in the sector, people do commentary on it. So is every time something happened in the sectors and everybody's talking about it, is that a pile on? Give me a break. That's what I'm saying. People from outside this sector, I don't even pay any attention to. You understand? I don't even care. So
Well, I don't know. I just was like, well, damn. I didn't know if something jumped off while I went to get my car
no,
or what.
We were having a good
no.
conversation.
Oh, okay. I was just
She
asking.
just doesn't like that we're talking about Rodney, which
Oh,
is the commentary that's going on right now.
but see, when you say that, Corio, there's people that certain people like and certain people don't like. There might be something that she does commentary on every day, all day that somebody else like. That's just the sector. That's the way the commentary works. You either gonna be talking about somebody you like or talking about somebody else like. Like it's not. I don't take it as a pile on.
Well,
No.
if it's there's really not anything going on in the sector. Number one, number two. it's even if there was stuff going on in the sector, which is not, we would be talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Do you drop down in everybody's chat telling them they're piling on? When other stuff is going on and you have a strong view on it and you go up on a panel and you talk about it, are you piling on? Give me a break. Like I said,
Yeah.
you're not of this sector and you got stuff like that to say. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? So technically, you don't. Is it a pile on when people are over there? Different. Just I can't.
Yeah.
Not to say.
I know what a pile on is, and I don't think this is what that is. I just think it's commentary, and everybody doing commentary on it. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this shit up because we almost at our 3-hour mark, and I got some good old Chinese that got delivered. Delivered.
Delivered. You know we're boycotting Asians.
Fuck that shit. I got me some sesame chicken, and I got me some hot and sour soup and an egg roll.
See,
y'all, they can boycott whoever the fuck they want.
It be your own people that can't.
I ain't boycotting Walmart, Sam's Club, Amazon. I definitely ain't boycotting Amazon and Walmart.
I can't do that one. But
I can do Target because I don't shop at Target. I don't shop at Target anyway.
I can't be doing that one.
I need my Amazon now. But thank you.
I get packages from Amazon like 2 times a day, child. I
do it at least twice a week at least. But thank you for having me. I appreciate it, Charlie.
You know, it's always. Y'all girls, y'all my girls. Y'all already know what time it is.
This is family right here. I'm so glad we back together. Look at us.
Y'all already know what. We gotta do something at least once a week, y'all. We gotta call it a name. We gotta do something at least once a week together.
No name, because then no.
Okay, never mind. It'll just be we just gotta do something at least once a week, y'all.
Because then we'll be, known as piling on people and.
Well, I mean, not necessarily this. I'm just saying, just discussing sector shit at least like once a week. Us 3.
What day?
I don't know. It can be whenever. It ain't even got to be a specific day. It can just be if some shit popping. If y'all free, it ain't got to be no set schedule.
Well, okay. Well,
I'm open.
It's your channel. You have to think of a name.
I'm just saying the only set thing that I have is Riggs and I, and that's Sunday. So what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The round table at the hood table.
Do you guys have a topic for this Sunday?
No, because we're gonna be back over on Riggs. I sent him like a topic that I had heard talked about on social media. I sent him that earlier today, but I don't know for sure if we'll be discussing one of my topics too, because we're kind of like joining now, because we used to do more. He picked his shit, I pick my shit. But see, that's what we're doing different this time around. Like I might throw him a topic and he come up with one for himself, whether it's on my channel or his channel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we just like put our heads together and But so he might have a couple of topics already. I don't know yet. But usually by the time the weekend come around, Friday, Saturday, that's usually when we like make our shit concrete.
And what time is it? Because I don't, on Sundays, I told her, Charlie, I get in chill mode. I'm lounging around all day.
I get it. I understand.
And then the next thing I know is I'm asleep, and the next day I'm like, oh man, I done missed it again.
I try.
Well, it's always 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So Riggs is in I'm about to say Hawaii. Riggs is in Cali, so that's gonna be 7 p.m.
In Hawaii.
I was in Hawaii, but Riggs is 7 p.m. Pacific, and I'm 9 p.m. Central.
So that's 10 o'clock my time on the East Coast.
Yeah. One day though, when they had a little meet and greet, we gonna go live together from Cali. I'm gonna see if we can make that happen.
Oh, y'all gonna do a meet and greet?
Well, him and not me and him. It's him and his boys.
Oh,
Be easy and them. They
I
supposed to
thought,
do a meet and greet like next summer, or I don't know when they gonna do it because they've been talking about it. But I was like, that'd be so cool if y'all did y'all
oh,
meet and greet, and some of y'all, some of y'all supporters come out, and then we do a Sunday show in
oh, that would
Cali.
be nice.
Like
I thought, why did I think they were all in California together? I
they
almost,
actually are, I believe, aren't
oh,
they?
okay, okay.
Yeah, I think John and B. I think they all in Cali.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will try to make it this Sunday over at Riggs and be twerking down in the chat because I'm not hitting his panel anymore. Because Charlie, the last time I hit his panel, I
He
mind
ain't
my own
dabbing
business.
no more. He ain't dabbing no more.
Oh
Oh,
well,
Riggs, man, he ain't dabbing. He ain't, yep, he ain't dabbing. He ain't doing none of that shit. And he voluntarily told us that information because I don't even know how we got on that topic, huh, Charlie? And he was
Yeah,
just like, I ain't dabbed since, I forgot what day did he say? It's been a minute.
it'd have been a week, like 5, 6 days by that time.
Yeah. And he was like, man, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling like, and everybody in the chat was like, giving him his pride. That's what's up, whatever. But
but
yeah.
I'm happy for you, Riggs. But you dabbing, yeah, kept me in the mess, but it wasn't what started the mess. So yeah,
Girl, me
I'm
and
not going.
Corio was trying to figure out what dabbing was. I had to Google. That shit was so funny.
It was
I
hilarious.
had to Google. I was looking at pictures and shit. And I told Reeves, I said I had no idea. I was what it was.
I had no idea either, but yeah, I on you guys' nights, I'm not going to be hitting the panel anymore,
Yeah. Yeah, he said he
especially.
was giving up alcohol vibrant, but he also gave up dabbing. Yep.
I didn't think he was over there drinking. I
Yep.
thought
Yeah,
he
he said he
was
took his
dabbing.
last drink. He's where whose panel was he on, Charlie?
I think
Was it Be Easy or
I think it
John?
was Big Easy. I think it was Big Easy. It might have been John though. I
Yep,
think
he
it was
said he
Big
took
Easy.
his last drink and that's what he said. That's what he
Now
said.
does Be Easy and John, do they have set nights when they go live? Because
No, Be Easy go
okay,
live almost every day. He really do. He go live almost every day. And John, I think he might go live every now here,
what
just here and there.
let me ask you guys this. What do
Mhm.
I need to do to get back in the algorithm? Because I'm like, say for instance, I was listening to someone and they were saying how Tracy, this has been like last week, that Tracy had went live. I'm subscribed to her, but I don't get any notifications.
I
You
don't think Tracy went live because
Go
I'm
through.
subscribed to Tracy. Tracy has a channel called Tracy Reloaded,
reloaded, yeah.
Go
and
through
she
and hit a
hasn't went
bunch
live
of
in like a week and a half. So it's been about a week and a half. But
Right. Well,
I
okay.
can drop the link in the chat. Hold on.
I
go
have
through
that.
and hit a lot
I'm
of the like buttons, like on her comment, community wall, and on like you know what I'm saying. Like if you start liking somebody's stuff a lot, it'll start throwing it back to you, like their notifications and stuff.
And can I ask you two heifers this? And yeah, I called you both heifers.
But we
How
still
come,
love your ass.
how come y'all how come y'all haven't been on my community wall heart and shit
You've
and
been making
thumbsing up
community
shit?
wall posts.
Yes,
I ain't
tons
been
of
Well,
getting
see,
no notifications.
the only way we know you made a community wall post is if YouTube puts it on our timeline.
Yup.
So that's the thing. Like when you
I'm gonna
say
go through
like,
and
how
go
can I get
like
it?
happy.
When you
forget.
say how can I get in the algorithm, I think something is really going on right now with YouTube because a lot of people is dealing with lagging. A lot of people is dealing with not getting notifications.
Oh, and it's buffering a
Yeah,
lot.
and the buffering. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think it's a YouTube issue.
yeah, okay. We gonna go with that, but y'all still heifers.
I'm
Okay.
just
I
gonna hit
mean,
all them like button. Watch me, watch me.
y'all my heifers, y'all my
Well,
heifers.
look at some of the shit. Don't just go. Well, yeah, you could go down and like it too.
I'm
So
about to go on there
I'm
right
gonna look
now.
at it too, but I'm gonna hit them like buttons so it'll start giving me notifications.
yeah, because it's not beef sector stuff. It's just different stuff. I'm not going to put beef sector stuff on
I'm
there.
over there right now. I'm
It's
about to
just,
start watching everything that you put over there
you
and like
know
it.
what? You can just like it. You don't have to watch it. But anyway,
I'm a
thank you,
thumbs up right now.
thank you for having me. Thanks, chat, for sticking around and listening to my BS. And Charlie Boo, I keep wondering when you're going to go live again. I
I
guess
know,
that's
right?
never going to happen.
That's why I said we have to get together at least once a week. I just love you guys.
I don't know why.
And we have so much fun together.
I
Health
don't know
wise,
why Charlie won't go live. I don't know.
the
But
reason I stopped going live, and I'm gonna tell you and explain it to you, health wise, I started getting like really extremely tired. When I say the most exhausted I've ever felt in my life, it started out of nowhere for me. I felt like I got hit by a Mack truck, and it's been ongoing this entire time. And I thought, well, if I go to this doctor, do this, I'm gonna get better. I haven't yet.
but
Um,
but Charlie, is it easier to hit other people's panels
mhm.
and cheer? Is it harder to have
Yes,
your own panel and stuff? Okay, I get it.
it's
Okay,
not as draining as when I do
I
it myself.
I
Yeah,
get
because
it.
you don't have to think of your own topics. You don't have to.
Right.
That's why some
That makes
people like they say some people aren't really content creators because all they do is open a panel for 50 people to be up there and
yeah
they give the content. Some
yeah.
people can't hold a panel all by themselves. It is hard at times because you are like if you're the only person there, you got to keep these people entertained and
I
not
get
be
it.
boring and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So it's
and it's
easy to
probably
just join
yeah.
somebody else. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get it. I get it. Yeah, but I think you have fibromyalgia, but that's just, I'm not a doctor, so anyway.
It's been
Yeah.
a real downer. I'll say that much. Like even sometimes being on panels is too much if I'm on there for too long. Um, like I'll notice it. Like you'll hear me. Y'all know my normal self is like woo 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 rah rah rah, and then
Hmm.
you'll start hearing me and I sound like I'm drained and all that. It's because I truly am. That's what is happening. But I enjoy it so much being with y'all and certain people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's like the highlight. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Oh.
yeah, but what you just said makes perfect sense because I thought about that. I was like, it's probably harder for her to, run her own channel. You got to watch people, see what they're saying, entertain. So that makes perfect sense. I get it. But just know that when you go live, I'll be there if I get the notification, YouTube. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Go ahead and drop me. Thank
Love
you.
you, Corio.
Love you too, boo. So is
All
she?
right, I'm here. I'm sorry, I was on mute, but I think Rex is trying to hit the panel.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me see. If you don't want to say, I'll drop you. But hold on, let me see if this is Rex.
Let me see if it's red.
Rex,
This is me. How you
hey,
doing,
what's
Corey?
up?
I
What's
don't
going
got
on?
that.
Hey, Rex.
How
Hey,
you doing?
Rex.
How you
What's
doing,
up? I think you
Charlie?
said don't drop down, Corio.
Okay.
Because she a nice lady and shit. And I heard her. I tell you, I'm gonna look out for you, but you gotta you had to use Zelle or whatever. Do you have Zelle?
No, I just have uh Cash App.
My cash app.
I haven't activated my Zelle on my checking account. I haven't activated it yet. So I just have Cash App.
Well, I gotta go to the bank anyway, but I had threatened somebody on here, so
Mm.
they
Well,
kind of
if
they
I
they took
appreciate the
my cash
thought, boo.
app.
I appreciate the thought, boo. I
Oh, you
I
know what I would do is, how old are you, Corey?
ooh.
Oh no,
I'll
he
just
didn't.
I'll just say I'm a
You don't ask a lady her age. I know you don't ask, but my mom is 81, and she a nice lady.
put it
So
like
if you got an
this.
iPhone,
Yeah, I'm a
my
Generation
mom is 81
X.
though.
I'm a
Yeah, my
Generation.
mom 81.
Yeah, I'm not
Is that
81.
Generation X?
Yeah, I'm probably like
Nah,
the
my
average
mom a nice
age
lady though.
of the people in the beef sector.
Mr. Rex, I would say y'all are
All right, yours
probably
though.
around the same generation. Does that make sense? Is that
Okay,
right,
yeah,
Corio?
Yeah. See,
yeah,
here's the thing,
okay.
Rick. I sound older
Good.
because I had to get my thyroid taken out and they accidentally bumped one of my vocal cords. So when I speak, I'm only
Okay,
using one vocal cord because my voice didn't used to
okay.
be this deep. But now that I'm only speaking with one vocal cord, it's taking my voice really, really low.
Yeah, but
So,
you're such a nice lady though, and that's why I
thank
said I want to do something. I'm going to do something for you, but we don't got to talk about it right now. But I'm gonna do something because like I said,
Oh,
I
that's
like
so
nice
sweet.
people,
But
and
Rex,
that's what I
don't
do.
be fooled. If somebody messes with me, I mess with them back. Like if somebody comes up on the panel, I try to be very, very nice and respectful, but I don't like for people to disrespect me. So if you're over here one time and you hear me fussing, I don't want you to think I'm not a nice lady. I really am. I really am.
She really is. She really is.
And
And
who
Franny
TV?
said, "Have you ever been free
You're a
for
good
who?
lady too.
Huh,
Huh?
Rex?
He
What
said
do
you're
you,
a good lady too. You're a hood
I
table.
am. I think I am a very nice lady.
I
I'm
wouldn't
very
say that you
respectful.
wasn't. Like, you not be disrespectful sometimes, and y'all hear me like, Rex is crazy. Now, have I put holes in people before in real life? Yes, I have. But that's not my thing. These people come on here and they like
They
say like they
disrespect you.
angry.
A
Yeah.
lot of the times, like it's because y'all get into whatever kind of kerfuffle and chat. Sometimes, Miss Ricks, I think that some people don't know how to take you when you're picking or playing around, and they take it too serious. Because I know that me and I told Mr. Rex, you could pick with me anytime, and you could, because I could chill. Like I know, like we be talking about food and
I
shit and
showed
chat.
my children on here before. I showed my children on here before.
I
They
know
didn't saw
you.
my wife on here before.
I know you
I
haven't.
don't know if y'all.
That make it makes me mad. It made me mad when you did that because you know how these people are, and it makes me mad when you give out your address. I don't like that. I don't
Yeah,
like
we don't
that.
want
I don't want you to get hurt, or have you hurt somebody.
because it
Rex.
ain't worth it. Because this internet
No.
shit is not worth it, and you got a life, a family, and people that depend on you and love you.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't like, Rex, is that when you showed your kid and when you say your kids' names on here, I don't like that. It's nobody's
I ain't
business.
gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. And so, what kind of food do you like, Oreo? Like, are you like a seafood boil type of lady or a
Yes, I love seafood.
steak
That's
type
my favorite. Seafood is my favorite. What do you like?
Me, I like seafood too, but I'm like a surf and turf type of guy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you like your steaks. Okay, got you.
I'm making
With the
that
shrimp and all.
tomorrow.
Yo, you know what we had last week? I grilled them, y'all. Left them
What'd
over
you
my
make?
friend's house. I was twisted. Got $25 the thing. So them things was huge. I was about to say them MFers, but yeah, they was huge.
Yeah, I was.
$25 each.
I think I was watching ZX one time. I was in the clouds, and I think it was on the 4th of July. And you and your friend had cooked all this food, and but you didn't have any
Yep.
sides. All you had was the
Yeah,
meat.
no
Remember?
size. Yep. Yep.
Remember
Yeah.
that? I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. That was like maybe I think a month and a half ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the 4th of July, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
I think it might have been. I don't remember. But I had to laugh. I'm
It
like,
was something like that.
it takes men to cook all meat and not have one side.
What up,
Not
No
one.
TC
size, yeah.
sis?
Not one
Oh,
side.
I can do that too. I can do
Really?
that too. I can cook some meat and just eat some chicken by itself, a pork chop, make me a sandwich, put out bread, some mustard. I can get sure can.
I'm gonna
You
need
know what I
some.
do love though? Double eggs, but it was like I don't really know how to make them, so that's why I need father or my
Oh, I
mom to
could
make them.
teach you. They so
I
easy.
double eggs, you talk about I will eat them motherfuckers
It's
like
like it's
I'm
like three or
telling you.
four ingredients, Mr. Rex. It's literally very easy. You just okay, so you can get if you don't want to boil the eggs yourselves, right? Literally Walmart sells them. No shit. They're already pre-boiled eggs. You can cut them
I
up and you
saw
can
them, but they be cold. They not nah,
yeah,
they not the
but
real
see it
double
it's
eggs.
not listen, once you take out the inside, you cut it around and you take out the yellow, you put it in your little bowl and you take some mayonnaise, put in there some relish, some paprika and stuff, and you mix all that up and you put it back in there, it's gonna change it. And deviled eggs are supposed to be a little cold anyway.
Yeah, I like mine a little warm. But
You
to,
like
to
yours? You
answer,
can warm them up a little bit. Then all you
yeah,
gotta
in the
do is
microwave, it's just not the
yeah,
same as being freshly
or in
cooked.
the
So
oven for a few
Hey,
minutes.
Hood TV, I like mine a little warm too, though. So that's the
yeah.
thing. I like mine a little warm too.
Oh, but let me answer a question in the chat. VA Sagittarius wanted to know, are we doing the polygamous review on Sunday? And I didn't even remember that we had set a date for it.
You hadn't set a date.
I didn't think that we had set a date. Matter of fact, I just sent T Danielle a message asking her, did we plan a date? Because I didn't even realize we had. So I will get back with you on that. I promise, as soon as I can. VA Sagittarius, I sure will.
It's
And
a
Corey,
good.
I did drop your link in the chat just in case anybody want to subscribe to your channel over there. And
Oh,
what's up, TC? How you doing? And Freddie says she ain't had a pork chop.
Yeah, I
Girl,
would have.
I like to buy those breakfast, the breakfast chops, the real thin ones. Them breakfast chops is the best ones.
I don't eat no pork though. That's the
Yes.
thing.
Oh my God.
but you know something, Rex? My doctor told me that once you hit 40, you should slowly decrease your beef, and that he would rather people to
Yep.
eat white meat like pork rather than beef, because the older you get, the
It's
harder
hard to
it's
digest.
hard on your body to digest.
That's how I am with burger. I can't eat a lot
I
of.
been
I can't
eating
eat a lot of
turkey and
beef.
fish. But they say the beef
Okay.
was like, well, I know as women that y'all know, they say that beef stay on your stomach for like 5, 6 months.
Yeah,
that.
it's like
Yeah.
harder to digest as you get older too.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
know for a fact.
Yeah. So
Shoot, I be getting me like little cheeseburgers. Used to be able to eat a quarter pounder, and I gotta get me little cheeseburgers.
You got to get the little sliders nowadays.
That's too much beef trying to get that stuff down, and it seemed like it be getting stuck like in my esophagus. Like it's just hard to even get
Yeah.
down like
I-
that.
and I've never liked steaks my whole life. It's too much chewing. I don't like. I never was a steak person. So
Yeah,
you
a
getting
lot
them
of people
cheap
can't
steaks
make
then?
them right.
You getting them
Huh?
cheap steaks then? I mean, you must be getting cheap steaks though, Corey. Corey,
It's the
love
way
it.
you cook it.
If
It's the
you
way
got-
it's cooked.
No, I used to. When I
you go
used
to a good restaurant, like you go to the Brazilian restaurant, and you get the you pay like $65. They
Yeah.
bring you pieces of filet mignon, pieces
Yeah.
of sirloin, chicken. They just keep bringing you. Got
Now,
just keep
I
your
ain't
card
gonna-
on green.
now,
Okay,
I
let me
ain't
make
gonna
sure
lie.
this is TC, y'all, real quick.
I used to. Oh, okay.
It is
TC?
TT. It is.
Okay.
I used
Hello.
to love a filet mignon though. They used to be like a pillow.
They
They'd be
so tender.
soft. Oh yeah, but
I used to work at Omaha Steaks, and y'all already know. Y'all already know. If y'all ever heard of Omaha Steaks, y'all already know.
yes.
And we used to
I
get
heard
that
that.
shit
That's
for
when
the
they send you the
cheap.
steaks.
Man, we used
Yeah,
to
they
get the
send you the
cheap
steaks,
shit.
right?
Well, we used to get
Yes.
free shit all the time, man. I
We
used
used
to,
to.
ooh.
My dad always wanted that for his birthday.
TC,
We used
how
to
you doing,
send him a
TC?
box.
Those are the best gifts
up?
for a guy who loves to grill, Father's Day. Oh yeah.
Oh, he wanted that all the time.
Yep.
No, they be like $50, right? They be like 50, right? They don't
It
cost that
depends.
much, right?
It depends on the size you get.
Hold on. What
you
Franny
get.
say? From what I heard, that isn't the only thing stuck in your throat.
Oh,
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my! Oh my gosh!
Is
Oh my
that
stars!
wait a minute?
ooh,
Ooh.
Franny.
There it is.
What else is stuck in my throat, Franny?
Oh my stars! Okay.
I'm still
Like
shipping it,
that,
but that's
though.
side the point.
I'm
What's
like,
up?
what
What's
else
up,
is stuck in my
everybody?
throat, child? Hey,
Hey,
TC.
Hey, TC.
hey, hi to the table. Hey, Charlie. What's up, Choreo? What's up, Rex?
I'm a little speechless right now.
That was down. That caught me off guard.
I'm
Okay.
like, damn, I ain't had nothing else in my throat in a minute, so I don't know what you're
Let me
talking
clear
about.
my throat.
Hey, I ain't had nothing in my throat, baby. Not
Oh my
recently.
stars. Are we doing that? Okay.
Well,
Only things that are edible. But then again,
I
but
think-
then again,
I think
Ooh.
Philly people up here, TC and Rex.
don't y'all start getting me talking nasty because y'all know I can go there. So we gonna
Yeah, that's my
carry
girl.
carry
That's
on,
my
We
girl.
are nice ladies
Oh,
up here.
yeah.
We don't do that.
carry on. I gotta act bougie
All
today.
nice ladies.
Yeah,
You
What's
got
up,
Go ahead,
Rex?
TC.
What you doing, Rex? You staying out of trouble, bro? All
Yes, I am.
right, good.
Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna listen.
Oh, I know that's right. You see, Rex. That
he's a
this is the Rex.
gentleman.
This is the real Rex. Okay,
The
right here,
gentleman
yeah.
Rex.
Well,
right here.
it's chill over here. You know, he ain't gotta worry
He ain't
about
got a boo
arguing.
bang. Ain't
Yeah, he
nobody
ain't gotta
bothering him.
argue and fuss over here. We just real chill.
Exactly. But that's how he is, though.
I don't
And,
rule bang
and
though,
this is
Charlie. I
the.
take people down to hell, but
I
I'm
know
just
you
not
do,
doing
but
it.
Mhm.
you only do that if people bother you though. Like usually you chill, you relax, you make like we be. I
Now, I
today,
got y'all
Rex.
too. I
Wasn't we
might get my
joking up in
mom.
chat today about some food? We was all up in
Yeah,
that
we
chat talking
will.
about food
No, no, I
today.
want y'all to finish our conversation, but what? Yeah, no doubt about that. But what I was saying is, I might get my mom. One of y'all got an iPhone, Apple Pay, or what's that? Oh, my sister will send y'all a Cash App. I got all four of y'all though.
Oh, Rex, that's so
With
sweet.
it.
But you know,
You don't
you're
have
more
to,
than
Mr.
welcome.
Rex.
I'm
You
sure Hood Table has no problem with you hitting the link anytime you want to.
Oh
You,
yeah, I could have
Well, I
sworn
want to say
Rex hit our
please.
link before in the past.
yeah,
No,
but it's
I
been a long
actually, no.
time.
Yeah. Well, he's welcome
I
over
would
here.
never come up here and hurt y'all feelings or disrespect y'all. That's not what I would do. I just
No,
don't. I wouldn't do no shit like
no.
we know you
We,
wouldn't. We know it.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
that. Go ahead, TC. My fault for cutting y'all off, but go ahead. But I got y'all though. Don't worry about that.
Well, thank you, Rex.
So what's
Thank
been going on with you, TC? What you been seasoning in the streets?
Well, listen, I just want to say something about beef. Because have y'all ever read this book, Eat Right for Your Blood Type?
Yeah,
I've
you told
heard
it to me before.
I've heard of it.
I'm gonna keep telling it until there's somebody else we already did a whole thing about it. But it's the truth. It's the real truth. Your blood type determines, what you should be eating and how much of it everything in moderation though. I'm gonna be honest with you. After you read the book, everything in moderation. But yeah.
And maybe
When
that's
you
why
So,
maybe I
so
don't
TC,
go ahead,
no,
Rex.
I don't want to say Corey lover. I just want to say real fast. Am I ignorant? I don't know what blood type I am.
No, you're not ignorant. A
I
lot of
might
people
be.
don't know.
I don't
I
know, a
only
lot of
know
folks don't
mine
know.
because I give blood. I gave blood in the past, and they give you a donor card when you give blood, and that's how I found out mine.
Yeah, that's the
It
yeah, that's the only reason I know is because I gave blood. But a
Mhm.
lot of, especially if you've not been in the hospital, you've not been really sick and had to give blood. A lot of people don't know. No, you're not ignorant. No.
And even when you go in, you know that you have to request it. It is not even something that they
Right.
take the test for. You have to ask them, and then sometimes even give a reason. I had to fire a doctor for that. I'm like, look, it's my blood, nigga. What you doing? I
Mm,
want to know what my blood type is. You taking all these other tests? Take the next one. What you doing?
mm-hmm.
And it was like pulling teeth. It was like, well, what is it? Well, it's because I want to know what dumb. I mean, well, not you. I'm saying to him, being a doctor, why wouldn't you want your clientele to be educated on themselves?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
stupid. That's stupid for a professional to want, and I know why they want us to stay a certain way, because that makes them more that gets more profitable.
Mm-hmm. But Rex,
But
do you go to the doctor regularly, Rex?
Well, that's what I was about to say. That right now, I do. Now I'm not going like I don't say names, but I do have a couple. Well, let's not say that. I do have a internet girlfriend, right? And a girl in my real life told me back in March. She said I gave her something, right? I
Oh,
knew she was lying, so I
oh,
went to the doctors, and there's a couple of women that saw my test results. I don't have anything now. I'm not. I just don't say their names on the internet, but they
mm-hmm.
do be on the internet. And y'all do know their names. I
Mm-hmm.
just ain't gonna say it, but yeah, I don't have anything, and they saw my test results.
That tells you
Yep.
Much respect, Mr. X, for not saying names. Much
Well,
respect for that.
I'm
Ex-
concerned that you're out here raw dogging that you could get Rex.
I
Why are you?
wasn't no. Well, in real life, let's say if I have sex with a woman like 8 to 10 times, then let's say I have raw. I might have raw after once or twice. That's just how that goes. But
Oh,
I could be wrong about that.
yeah, oh God,
Got to
okay.
be careful out here with some of these women. It says always wrap it before you tap it.
So
And
Hey,
they
lied
be
on me
trying to
because she said
they
I.
be trying to baby trap men too. So yeah, be careful.
Mm.
They know you got some money,
Yep.
some youngs. Be careful.
Yeah, because when I was married, that's what the girl Sharita I told y'all about. That's what she did. She tried to get me to get her pregnant. And the only reason I'm saying her name because she's a low down dirty slut.
oh God,
I stand on it.
oh man, no.
Well, we don't stand on it and we don't care about it. Don't say her
Okay.
name. We don't
Well,
want to
let's
know her name.
next subject. Next subject.
Next subject.
Next subject. But no, y'all, I need to get off of here for real though.
Okay, well, thank you, Rex. It was good talking to you. You too, TC.
Yes, Miss Corio, what's up? Good talking to you. The hood table, I just wanted to tell you, the hood table is
Uh-huh.
on. It's
It's
on.
on.
It's on.
It's on like popcorn.
It's on. It's on like popcorn. I'm sending you a little bit of Philly. I'm sending you a little bit of Philly, boo.
Hey,
Which one of y'all got?
We got that
Yo, let
P.O.
me ask
box
you a
now,
question
don't
before
we?
you
We can
go,
send her shit
Table.
without her knowing it.
I don't like Skinny Joey's though. Did you have that yet, TC? Because Skinny Joey's they
No,
condiments like the mayo, everything on the side. I don't really like that. But I'm asking you, which one of y'all got an iPhone? Because that's where I'll tell my mom to send it to.
I have an iPhone.
Well, let me put my mom number in the back, so I'll probably send it tomorrow to y'all or whatever.
No, just send it.
Put my
Just send it to my name. That's my Cash App. It's just Corey.
or I'll get my sisters. All right, we'll see. I got you. But I'll talk to you. I'll come back then, because you can just. My mom
Yeah,
is
I'll
a
probably
nice
be
lady.
back. I'll
She don't
probably be
like
back
that.
by tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All
Well, I'll
right,
talk.
thank you, Rex.
Go ahead and drop me. Y'all take it easy.
All right, you too.
Yeah,
Love
you
you,
too. Drop
Oreo.
me too.
Okay.
For having me. Love y'all.
All right, I'm gonna drop
Love
everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Talk to you later, Rex.
Peace.
All right, and
Yep.
TC, she said she
Yep.
Love a
don't.
chicken grease.
Yeah, Riggs and talked me into getting a PO box and shit.
Now we know it. We can send you random shit.
Yeah, I got the PO box and shit.
Oh shoot! You got a PO to the PO.
Yes, I'm excited. I got a PO box.
Yo,
I
that's
have
what
a
I'm
P.O.
thinking
box.
about.
I know. I
But
feel like all professional now. You know, like I got a PO box.
that P.O. box going up in prices though, child.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
they
Now,
are.
trust me, I ain't got no big ass PO box. I got
I
just
got
a
a little
regular.
one, and that shit expensive.
I got a regular little PO box. Okay.
It's like $70 of every 6 months,
Ooh.
or 80 or 90 something. I forget,
Ooh, that
man.
shit is
But it
high.
made me want to. It made me want to pass out when I see the price nowadays. I think
Yeah, they are expensive. I didn't realize how expensive they were until I got
they
one.
wasn't that way for years.
Back in the day, it wasn't hardly like that.
They started raising it a little at a time. So like it went from like one thing, then it went to 26 and 36, then all of a sudden it jumped from like 30 something to 70 something. And it's
Exactly.
because now you can
Granny
use
said,
your
"Thank
PO
Congress for that."
box like a real address. And get like shipments and different things, and so that's why they went up on the price. I don't know. I don't use it for that, so I was like, "Why are you charging me all these high ass prices?"
Well, Fran said thanks to Congress for that, and she said hers is $110 for 6 months.
Chat.
110.
My
Good
76. You got one of them big boxes? I got one of them little B boxes.
Yeah, I got a baby box. I got to grow into mine. I got.
Child, no.
Depends on how this shit go for the next 6 months to determine if I keep a baby box or if I got to get a bigger one.
Because it's you, the hood table. That's why I gave you my real. You feel me? But it's because it's you, and also like I didn't want to take no chances of anything getting like left in a PO box for too long and sent back. Because I
Yeah,
don't
that's
check
why
that
Rich
bitch but once
said,
a
just give
month.
y'all PO box if y'all got a PO box. But I know everybody don't have
I
one.
only check it once a month, maybe twice. So like I was like, nah, I want to send it to the house because I want to get it when it gets here. I don't want to have to wait to go check it because you know what I'm saying. So
Well, see, I had that free service through the mail where they will send you stuff and let you know a package is coming, whether it's regular smuggler mail or if
it's just because I love the hood table that you got the real deal Holyfield because I trust you and love you, and I know you ain't on no F. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Riggs kept saying that the hood table's not on F. You feel me?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I was, y'all would have known by now. I'm in here like 8-9 years. Y'all would have known by now if I was on.
Exactly. Let me ask you a question, Hood Table. Let me ask you: Is this your cousin? Is this a relative of yours?
Where?
On the book.
On the book that I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my uncle's niece. I mean, I'm tripping. That's okay.
Just,
we're not
just
blood.
Because I got you.
Let me correct you. We're not blood. That's the guy who was married to my mother, who was in my life since I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
That basically raised me. That I call dad. That's his niece.
She cute.
So we're cousin by marriage. We're cousin by marriage, but that's
okay.
That's my cousin.
All I said was she cute.
Yeah, that's my cousin by marriage. Yeah, she's
a
little
cute little face.
Mm-hmm.
How old is she? Is she over 50?
I mean, she's like 50, maybe like. I don't want to tell her exact age, but she's around that range.
Okay, all right, because okay. I was like, wow.
I hear that. TC like, hi.
Yeah, they gotta be over 50 for me because I don't.
We don't do.
I don't do no little kids, no 17-year-olds.
Oh no, ma'am.
25-year-olds, no 30s.
Negative.
I gotta have me a grown ass man.
I want grown, and they gotta be able to. They gotta be able to match me when it comes to the music and the the TV shows back in the day.
Era. I need you to be in my era.
Right, and when I tell somebody to kiss my grits, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
When I say that's too right, you gotta know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You gotta be too legit to quit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Too legit.
Yes.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit. Too
legit.
Right. And they gotta know that there's different years and levels of rap music. And I go back to African Bambata. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. If you can't go back, you can't do that. If you don't understand,
if you don't know what Sister Act 2 is.
If you don't know who the Fat Boys are, we can't talk.
Man.
Oh no, okay,
or
Heavy D and the Boys.
Heavy D, right. I love the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys are back.
I love the way
they never be back.
The way
I remember them.
Thing man, I love the
that was too cute. Yeah, if you can, we can't have a conversation.
They gotta have a retirement plan, health insurance. They gotta have car insurance. Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, we need benefits. Okay, I'm sorry.
Benefits.
We need them. And if we can't be doing if you still hanging out the side of your best friend's ride trying to holler at me. We don't do no scrubs. I'm sorry. We too old for that shit. We learned that a long time ago in our 20s. We used to do the broke, thing. But now, we can't be doing that no more. That was when we was young and dumb. We grown.
We grown. That's it. I'm grown. I don't want nothing. Oh God, it would just. Ugh. I don't understand. Well, anyway, not saying anything like that, but
that's a whole nother topic, child.
That's a whole nother topic. But I do want to. I'd like the retirement plan and the health insurance and all. I'd like for them to have some things like a bucket list. What do you want? What would you want to do? What have you done? You know what I'm saying?
Done for me.
Yeah, right. What have you done? What was the last kindest deed that you did for somebody? that kind of thing. I wanna get to the rooter and the tutor
All the
of
meats
a
and
person.
potatoes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
But
know.
I love you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down so you can get on
Yeah,
down. And I love you, TC. It was so good talking to you. We got to do this again. We got to get
you
you.
know it. You know it, Charlie.
I told
Yeah.
Charlie we got to get together, our girls, like once a week at least, and do a show. You know, regardless if it's on B sector shit or whatever. Like, I got my girls. I like my girls that I be rocking with on my panel. So
I think what we need to do is meet halfway.
meet halfway.
A little
Yeah.
mess with the message.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. A little mess with the mess. Okay, is that what
hmm
you're talking about, TC?
I'm talking about a state that we can meet and greet.
In
You
real
talking about
life.
me?
Y'all funny. Y'all
I'm
are so
like,
funny.
I'm trying to figure out for show ideas, and me and Duhute on the
I'm
same
like, we can do
wavelength.
Charlie's channel. I know Charlie ain't doing shit on her panel right now. We can do your channel. We can do what Choreo don't want to go live either.
Uh-uh.
But that's what I was thinking.
Oh no,
I
but in
mean,
real life we do. We need to
yeah,
like.
because just recently I have met like at least about 4 new content creators.
Really?
It's just yeah, just let me say this: just meeting with people, it is amazing. It is. I mean, and actually, I won by mistake because I was like, I just walked over into across the street from my job, and I was like, they were like, "Yo, you TCHBCU queen," and I looked, oh damn, I was like, oh damn, and
You famous today.
damn, I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Good
Hey,
people, good person, excellent comment, good content creator, the whole 9 yards. I guess you could say she's adjacent. She's like second, third cousin to these parts around here.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
every now and then we'll drop through and so forth and so on. But yeah,
That's
I was
what's
like, I
up.
saw her. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm with this. I know this person. I was like, wow. The six, what is it? The 6 degrees of separation have
Yeah,
really
6
now
degrees.
turned into 2 or 3. You know what I mean?
Oh, Charlie, you see VA comment?
yeah, she said. So she want to know, does she go? Yeah.
Oh, I think it was way, way up above.
Oh, I got to scroll way up. Hold
Let
on,
me
VH.
see.
Sag. Everyone have a good evening. And then I see Clutching My Pearls, and then I Love Turkey Burger. Hey TC, I see that. I'm scrolling.
It was something on
The
here
hood
that
table, you didn't answer my question. Scroll
yeah,
over.
I answered with
I'm
the
going to look Choreo Lover. I've been changing my stuff too, so it's gonna
I'm
be
still
about
stuck on
that.
this comment right here.
Oh, the last. I
From
think
what
the
I heard,
question
that is the only thing stuck in your throat. I'm
on
like,
Sunday. Are we still doing the polygamous?
I know Freddie said she was just kidding, but
And then
dang,
I
y'all
made
trying to find out what's in my throat for real?
and that damn price of your damn HOA fees and that colonoscopy would have took me out. I'm just saying, shit, this damn shit getting too expensive.
Somebody
nowadays.
did ask, have you been tested for lupus? I can't remember who said it in the chat.
They suspected that a long time ago. That it was something like that because see, when my liver went to going bad again before I got my gallbladder out, my M2 mitochondrial came back positive, which is an autoimmune marker. They didn't do any other autoimmune testing though when that was happening, and I've asked for autoimmune testing and still have yet to get it. And when I'm having flare-ups is when I ask, but then when you're not in a flare-up, it may not come back, like positive to be able to tell you things. And the M2 mitochondrial comes back positive for something called PBC. When they did the biopsy on the liver, I don't have PBC, had all the precursors. So something was going on that was autoimmune, but it wasn't PBC because when we did the biopsy, it showed if I did have it, I'll be in such early stages that it's unremarkable, so you can't tell. But M2 mitochondrial is a marker for autoimmune. And I've asked the doctors, and they've yet to do them. So there's that. I've
Well,
been
let's
dealing with
do
that.
whatever you have to do to take care of yourself, and that's all of us.
Yeah,
We
right now I'm
all,
just
a
trying to
lot
do
of
the
us are getting
best
to that age.
that I
Even
can do.
y'all here be in y'all 30s and talking about us old people. Y'all better take care of yourselves too, because y'all right around the corner. You ain't nothing but a hop skipping away from being half a dollar or older. But yeah, on that note, I'm about to get off of here so I can eat my little din.
I
And
love y'all, and I will see y'all later.
love
Absolutely.
you
Take care.
too.
Bye.
And don't forget me, TC. I'm gonna tell Riz. Did I tell Riz? I can't remember if I told Riz that you said you was gonna send us something.
Man, I'm gonna have to separate them boxes.
Okay. I don't want to take his by mistake.
It wasn't by mistake. The last time that we talked,
Ah,
you
I ain't gonna take it by mistake. I'm like, Riz, I
okay.
don't know where your shit went. Maybe it got lost in the mail.
You know what? Oh, let me go.
That'd be dirty. He be like, all right, HT.
Just see. But yeah. Y'all gonna be like, oh dang. Oh, right. This is
Oh,
straight up Philly hood. Y'all mean it's on. I'm trying to tell you.
yes.
I'm
Yes.
trying to tell you. Y'all gonna be like, wow. Usually I get what we call my seasoned citizens or my seasoned seniors
Mhm.
boxes.
Mhm.
Those of us that are of a certain age and stuff like that. But however, I have found out that even sometimes I may have sent people who were a little younger and they're like, yo, I need this. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. And so forth and so on. So it's usually something that I send to my seasoned seniors, but this is something actually that everybody needs to have all the time.
Okay,
Everybody.
bet.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're going to love it, and it's tailor
Well, thank
made.
you in advance.
Yeah, it's tailor made. I'm excited. I'm totally excited, and of course, I gotta send something for the 5-year-old. So,
Bet. Thank you so much. Oh
oh
my
no doubt,
God.
because I already got my eyes on HBCU for him. So don't play with it. Don't play
Oh,
with
my
it.
little baby wavy. He's so. Ooh, I just
That's
love
it.
him so
He's
much.
going to Morehouse.
I
I don't
love
give a
him so
damn
terrible.
I know, cause I know Grandma don't be playing with by
I
her
do not
boot.
play about him. Not a
Okay.
strand on his head. I don't play.
Don't play about that boo boo. So,
Mm.
yep, I already got my eyes on him for Morehouse. So that's what's up. That's where he's.
Hey. You have a
Yep.
great night too, VA. Thank you.
BA, take care. Good night.
Yes, huggies to everyone in the chat, everybody who hit the panel. I appreciate you all so very much. Make sure y'all like and share the video on your way out if you didn't do it on your way in.
Exactly. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. That's all. I mean, it's really. I'm excited that you all are excited, but I'm even more excited to send it because I know. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm looking forward to it.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Exactly. All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna drop. Yeah, I'm going. That's it. Oh, drop me
Okay.
so you can
I
finish.
got you.
Drop me. Thank
I
you.
got you. All right, you guys. So, y'all still chopping it up in the chat. Chop it up. But yeah, thank you, Charlie, for also sharing the Cash App. If you want to donate to the platform or for the commentary, $, the Hood Table 402. Thank you so very much. On that note, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.